yet.
The talk is during the week that if Hogan gets re-signed, then Grishevsky's playing. They're playing the same position. They play full forward. He plays forward, half forward, whatever, and that he might be forced to look elsewhere.
I don't think it needs to be like that, though. I think they can both coexist.
Well, yeah, I'm just going with what.
No, I understand what's been reported.
Tom reported during the week.
Yeah, I understand that. And look, it may happen that Max leaves, but if Hogan's available, I know he's been injured a bit. Yeah, you re-sign him. Yeah. Of course you do. Yeah. He's been a proven very good player for them.
Absolutely. And from a Brisbane perspective, Ty Gallop and Will McLaughlin come in. Ryan Lester out injured. We're both unsure as to...
the Cockroach has got an injury.
Yeah. He's on the one-year deals. He can't be affording too many injuries.
No, he's been a good player. Hasn't he been a good player?
Yeah. And Cody Curtin is out, omitted as well.
He kicked his first goal last week. Can't be Cody.
He did.
Ty Gallop back in. He was a premiership player, obviously, so he's a really, really important player.
Yep.
They need to just hit back hard today, Brisbane. They were a bit ordinary against the Cats last week.
I see Brisbane as a team, and I'll use, because, I'm a big NFL man, I see them as the Kansas City Chiefs of a couple of years ago. Let's just coast, get to the playoffs, and then hit beast mode. They're sort of just going about their business, getting what they need to done.
But that's sort of what they did the last 2 years. Is that they were sort of, was it 2 years ago that they were 40 points down in a final
against
the
GWS
Giants and then got over the top of them and went on and won the flag.
Joe Danaher kicked 2 ripping goals from the fence.
So I mean, they've got gears. I've got no doubt they've got gears. I still think they're the best team in the comp. Fremantle are playing really well. Obviously, Sydney are a bloody good side. The Cats are a good side.
Yep.
Hawks are a little bit off at the moment, but they found a way to win the other night. And they'll start getting a few black. They'll get Gunston back.
They'll
get Barras back.
Yep.
And
Will Day, as we mentioned.
Will Day. Well, if he comes back in, they're a whole different midfield.
Yeah.
Provided he comes back healthy.
That's true.
He's not going to play him unless he is healthy, but they need to make sure that he's... give him the expectations can't be that he's going to come in and be the best midfielder at Hawthorn straight away. Yeah. He's going to take a little bit of time.
So how many teams are you giving a flag chance to? So obviously Brisbane sits 7th at the
Fremantle, Sydney, Geelong, Hawthorn, Brisbane.
That's it?
Yep.
Yeah, so about 5.
Yep.
Yeah. So I would probably agree with that. Gold Coast, I don't think Gold Coast are ready for it.
No, I don't think they are, not on what I've seen. And then to win it, if they don't finish top 2, they're going to have to come to Melbourne to win a final. I don't see that happening.
No.
Melbourne, I think at some stage they'll be worked out. I mean, they're going bloody well at the moment. Brisbane are Brisbane. Adelaide are one that I reckon could get their act together, but they're
too inconsistent for mine.
They're inconsistent. Collingwood haven't got the firepower in the forward line. Yep. Saints are a rung below.
North are probably a rung
and Bulldogs
below.
are just North aren't there yet, and Bulldogs just have been cruel by injuries.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't think they can. So Fremantle, Sydney, Geelong, Hawthorn, Brisbane.
Their picks is 5. Who can win the flag? That's been the Bunnings build-up on Crunch Time. Bunnings Trade. Get tax time sorted with big deals. GWS and Brisbane is up next with me, Pickers and Matty Cox, followed by the Dogs and the D's from Marvel Stadium. Thanks for your company. Thanks for having me, Picks. Appreciate it.
Good on you, Donis.
Good on you, Picks.
I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, off we go. Enjoy the day. Thanks to Benny and Fudge out the back. Good luck to your team if you're playing today, and we will see you again soon. This has been Crunch Time for the Ford Ranger Wolf Track V6 and Ozito brushless power tools. Built to work. Ozito, do you?
The Bunnings Build-Up on Crunch Time. Site ready. Site code. Available at Bunnings Warehouse. You're listening to Crunch Time.
I'm here. Oh. What is going on, folks?
Tyrepower.com.au. SEN is your home of live sport with a jam-packed
Find a radio
every
station, but
week
it's not
right
really
across
working,
the
is it?
country. Footy. The EPL. Netball.
Rudy Ellis, and that is a super shot.
Live golf.
Cameron Smith, he is remarkable.
There's nothing better than live sport on radio. And as always, you'll hear the best coverage live right here on SEN and streaming on the SEN app. The Bunnings Build-Up on Crunch Time. Site ready. Site code. Available at Bunnings Warehouse. You're listening to Crunch Time. Acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which the upcoming match is being played. We would also like to pay our respects to elders past and present.
Oh, genius! The true genius of Cosy Pickett revealed before us. Paddy's kicked the goal of the year over his head. He's a freak show.
The 2026 Toyota AFL Premiership season.
What a fly! An unbelievable mark from Elliott. And it's one of the best he has ever taken. Holmes to go all the way home. The superstars rise when the occasion comes.
Every game, every week.
Short to Dacos from 50 on the arc. It's a thumping drop punt. And is it written by the god?
Watson front and centre from impossible angle. Watson! Unbelievable! Runs in, kick on goal, yes!
He rolls, it tumbles, it's kids, it is over! The Lions go back to back, and it stands to be admired as one of the greatest premierships ever won, enshrining the legacy of Chris Fagan.
For DD, yes I DD this footy season. And Victoria Police. Kick your career goals at Victoria Police. Apply now. Welcome to AFL Nation.
A very good afternoon and welcome to round 11 at NG Stadium. The Giants taking on the Brisbane Lions. Our first match for broadcast on AFL Nation this afternoon. Before we get into our pre-game, let's get a market update thanks to Ladbrokes.
Punt with Ladbrokes' new fast app. Go you good thing. What's gambling really costing you?
G'day sports fans. 2 games of AFL starting with GWS up against Brisbane. The Giants are $2.30 outsider. Brisbane $1.60 with the line 10.5 and the over-under 188.5. On the back of that, the Western Bulldogs a slight outsider against Melbourne at Marvel Stadium. The Bulldogs $2.15, the D's $1.70 with the line 4.5 and the over-under 191.5. An early look to some of the games next weekend. Thursday night footy, St Kilda at $2.55 outside against Hawthorn with the Hawks $1.52 and Carlton chasing a third straight victory up against Geelong on Friday night. The Blues $3.50, the Cats $1.30. A big finish coming up in the golf in the CJ Cup. Siwoo Kim a 2-shot lead and a $2.10 favourite, but the man 2 shots off the lead is Scotty Scheffler. He's at $2.40. Wyndham Clark also 2 shots off the lead. He's an $8 chance. But lots to check out both locally and abroad. And as always, please gamble responsibly.
Punt with Ladbrokes' new fast app. Find and track footy same-game multis quicker than ever.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.
It's our pre-game show this afternoon for Early Pay. Better business on your terms. Search Early Pay today. Matthew Cox with you this afternoon alongside Liam Pickering and John Donahoe for the match between GWS and Brisbane on AFL Nation. For DD, yes, I DD this footy season, and Victoria Police. Good under pressure, search Victoria Police careers. The warm-ups are just about to be completed for Ream, manufacturing in Australia for over 80 years because it's an early start, 12:30. Pleasing to see there's not going to be much overlap this afternoon, Liam Pickering.
Good afternoon, Coxie. Hello, everyone. It's it's good. you don't want double-ups. You know, I mean, you want clear air for games, and this is a big game for both teams. GWS in particular, who have got a late change. So Lockie Whitfield out of the team. He's a big out, replaced by Harry Oliver, up against the reigning premiers, the Lions, who want to bounce back from last week's loss to the Cats. So it'll be a good game, critical game for the Giants. I mean, they've won 4 games for the season. They've got to get moving, and it doesn't get much harder than beating the Brisbane Lions.
Who are coming off a match where they got slapped in the face a bit. Brisbane.
Yeah, a bit of a wake-up call for them. That's okay, though. They're pretty bloody good. So I'm not overly concerned about them, and they're setting their season up quite nicely. But it's a danger game, and we spoke to Jason McCartney on crunch time, and they have got a decent recent record against them.
5 minutes to go until the match.
But this is going to be an ask without
I guess I've got to
Lockie
get my
Whitfield.
headphones.
Even though they get Buckley back, Jack Buckley's a really important inclusion.
Oh, what
a
a
hamstring for Whitfield is why he's a late withdrawal. All the other changes stand as they were for the teams selected on Friday. We're about to have our welcome to country as part of Sir Doug Nicholls round, with both teams lining up on the ground, preparing for the start, which is just over 6 minutes away. The Brisbane Lions up against GWS this afternoon from NG Stadium, ahead of Melbourne and the Western Bulldogs a little later this afternoon from Marvel. You'll catch that as well on AFL Nation this afternoon as we head downstairs for the official ceremonies.
Welcome you to Sir Doug Nicholls round. To conduct our cultural ceremony, please welcome Michael West.
G'day everyone. Welcome to Sir Doug Nicholls round. Sir Doug Nicholls was a very important person, an elder from the Order mob, and he was a pioneering campaigner for reconciliation. He was also a governor, pastor, and filled many wonderful roles.
Okay, he's wondering what he's saying. He will be disrupted during this.
So we have just across that beautiful river there, we have Robert Maiden. We also have just up the road here, Barbara Maiden, Barbara the Hill people, trading with the rest of the clans here in Sydney. Obviously the CBD is the Daniel clan, and Cameron of North Sydney. I have with me here something on board today that's very special to me on my journey, working with community and people. It's actually from 2012. It has the first 3 actual players for GWS on it. Where we got together at Miranda Room. Obviously a very strong woman of the Camarada clan. Partner of Benelon, obviously. I'd like to say on behalf of Metropolitan Local Athletic Council elders and members, let's continue our journey of reconciliation, respect, treating people with dignity and honour. From our elders and members, always was, always will be, as your land never seated. Let's work to create a society, the best society in the world, to show the rest of the world what we can do when we treat each other with respect and we show people love in the world. Thank you.
Our welcome to country taking place at NG Stadium this afternoon in the build-up to GWS and Brisbane, part of Sir Doug Nicholls round. And the teams are now splitting, so we'll get an unmissable moment from you, Picks, for Drinkwise. You won't miss a moment if you Drinkwise, choose to Drinkwise.
Charlie Cameron, for me, I thought he was actually pretty good against the Cats last week, and he's had a terrific season, so expect a little bit of Charlie magic this afternoon on Sir Doug Nicholls round. So we've only got 2 games left of the double week games of the Doug Nicholls, Sir Doug Nicholls round. So and the Indigenous boys have been terrific in the game so far. Look, Lawson Humphrey's game last night for the Cats was outstanding. So I just think it might be a little statement game for him today where he can maybe bang through 4 or 5.
We have 23 goals so far this season, equal leader alongside Logan Morris for the Brisbane Lions coming into today's game. We've just about completed the pre-game show for early pay. Better business on your terms. Search early pay today. The starting benches for Crowes Electrical and Solar. Kick goals with Crowes Electrical and Solar. For the Giants, it'll be Himmelberg, Cornelio McMullen, Brown and Grushevsky, while for the Lions it's Lohman, Fletcher, Will Ashcroft, Sam Marshall and Will McLaughlin starting on the bench for them. Picks, where's it going to be won and lost?
Oh, it's going to be won and lost in the midfield, as it normally is in most games, but especially when you're playing the Brisbane Lions. If you can't control the amount of numbers that can go through that area of the ground, you know, Dunkley and Neal and Ashcroft and Bailey goes through there and McLuggage goes through there. If you can't control them, you can't beat them. So that's where the game's won and lost. They need to keep the ball away from Harris Andrews. We saw a bit of a blueprint of that last week. And so it's an important part for Cadman and these guys to make
the
sure
camera's
they're on the
working
move,
today, which is lovely.
Yeah, they're pretty complete side of the Lions. I think they're going to have their work cut out, the Giants, today.
Is there any part of the ground for the Giants that's not vulnerable given the issues they've had with injuries so far this season? They get Buckley back, which steadies up the defensive line a little bit, but it's still not 100% without Taylor being in the side.
No, they've got some areas of concern across all areas of the ground. Their midfield's nowhere near as deep as the Lions. So, and then you look at either end. Buckley does help, but they've got so many powerful forwards. And the thing with the Lions forwards is there are a lot of medium forwards and small, so they're just hard to control. They're very, very good. We know that. So, what will Toby Bedford do today? Who will he run with? I'll be looking forward to that matchup.
Yeah, well, there's just so many threats. Do you try and contain them, or do you just trust your system?
Well, they'll be trusting their system, but they might try and roll through with one. Maybe he goes to Lockie Neal. Maybe he does that. I mean, Lockie Neal's a star. We know that. So it might be the blueprint to try and take Neal out because he's the cleanest of the midfielders. But they've got threats everywhere, the Brisbane Lions. So it's going to be hard work for the Giants. I think they are quietly confident that they play well against Brisbane. I'm not as confident, I must say. Not a big crowd at NG today, but it's good for the Giants to be back there. Yeah. Travelling Wilbury's really, because of that bloody show. The Easter show.
Oh, yeah.
God, I mean, they don't get to play at home for about 8 weeks. Then they're going to Alice Springs next week, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Moving down to Sydney
so
for this match.
Lions
should win it, but
and you're right,
if you saw the Kangaroos and
GWS have claimed the last 3 out of 4
Gold Coast Suns match.
That loss, though,
anything can happen.
Semi-final, which was the last time these two teams played at this venue.
Yeah, and that was where they led by 40 points in the second quarter, I think. Second quarter of that game, or what have they been early in the third?
A bit of Joe Danaher magic just to...
and they were kicked on and won the flag.
Seal the fate. So just repeating the late news here from NG Stadium, Lockie Whitfield out with a hamstring injury. Harry Oliver returns to the team after originally being omitted during the week. Jack Buckley, Connor Stone, Callum Brown in. Stone in for his first game of the season for the Giants. Angwin out through injury, Leake, and now Whitfield as well. While for the Brisbane Lions, they welcome back Ty Gallop from concussion. Will McLaughlin is also back into the team. Ryan Lester out with a calf issue. Cody Curtin has been omitted. We're ready to go at NG Stadium. It's the Giants and the Lions to kick off your Sunday afternoon footy here on AFL Nation. For DD, yes, DD, and for Victoria Police Careers Apply now. Matthew Cox alongside Liam Pickering, and this is John Donahoe.
Brisbane needing to get themselves going early in this one, and the Giants hoping to get a scalp. Giants get the clearance through Callahan, flicks it over the shoulder to Briggs, back to Callahan on the outer wing. He goes long down the wing, looking for a target. Shoved underneath it was Toby Green. Ball off hands. Callahan won it back again. Now back to Cadman. Looping handball into space at half forward. Green had his handball smothered, and then they dive on top of it. At left half forward, we'll get a ball up. AFL Nation for DD, yes, DD, and Victoria Police. Supply now. Overcast day for football. Beautiful conditions. Dunkley flicked it out to Will Ashcroft. Levi Ashcroft, in fact. Tight ropes the boundary, goes long on the right boot to right half forward. Coming out Fort, couldn't take it on a juggling attempt. Flicked out of there by Morris. Now the Lions are in motion. Bailey into the path of Fort again. Can the big ruckman get them started? Kicks to full forward. Charlie's down there. He's lurking again, Picks. Gathers in the pocket. He can set it up, dribbles it only as far. That was a teammate in Rayner. Stolen away. McKenna for the first of the day. Got it. The Irishman gets the Lions going. Inside 2 minutes. Good start. 1 straight 6, plays no score.
Yeah, 1 entry, 1 goal to the Lions. Good start, perfect start. Big Darcy Ford involved. A couple of times there. Cameron involved.
Good start there.
Run down. Joe Fonte, I think, has got the job on him. Joe Fonte, no. It's Harvey Thomas, in fact. And a nice finish around the corner from Connor McKenna.
So 1 straight 6. Plays no score for Tyre Power, your trusted tyre experts. Liam Pickering, our expert today for Sheen Panel Service.
It's a bit heavy underfoot, this ground. A few players slipping over early.
There's been a bit of rain around.
It always rains in Sydney.
Especially in January.
Especially when the cricket's on.
Nice little drive-by just to kick things off. Good afternoon to all our listeners in the Harbour City.
I love the place.
I love Sydney too, but it just rains a lot.
Back up the truck. McCluggage, head over the footy. Briggs just swooped in and sends it forward for the Giants. Gardner, though, cuts it off, battling away with Stringer at half-back. The Lions happy to possess the footy. Neil takes it, centre half-back. Tried to sell the candy and then slipped to ground, but the tackle, according to the umpire, was loose from Stringer. And Neil gets an early reprieve. Centre half-back for Brisbane. Sends it to the attacking side of the outer wing. Bit of holding.
Yeah. That's Bedford on. No, it was Callahan, actually, with McCluggage.
As the Lions send it inside 50. Off hands. Stone clears defensive 50 with his kick for the Giants. Into the middle of the ground. Gardner again wins the battle against Stringer. To Neil. Hot handball. Dunkley out wide. McCluggage straightens up. Sends it towards the top of the square for the Lions. Morris up. Couldn't take the mark. Laverty full of footy. Clearing kick for the Giants out of defensive 50. And they are clear. Almost. Bedford hemmed in against the boundary line. Sends it to vacant space.
Bounces in front of Zagastelski. I think it was Gallup who tried to track it there and wasn't able to get away with it.
Green's on in the pocket here.
As they set it up. Gothard long into the pocket. That was the direction he went. Green, was he held against Wilmot? Yes.
Yeah, he took his eyes off the ball. Darcy Wilmot. Toby played it beautifully. And now he'll get a shot from 25 metres out on a 45.
Damn.
It's for a good start for the Giants. The captain
around the corner.
Plays on straight away, runs around. Does he get enough on it? He just brought it back. Hung in the air for an eternity. Looked like it might have just missed, but he dragged it back in nicely. So Toby gets the answering goal at the other end. 1 straight 6 apiece. Scores level after 4.5 minutes into this game.
A nice finish around the corner. I didn't think he flushed it, actually, but he got enough on it. Such a talented player.
A goal piece.
They lost the contact, Wilmot, and he got in front on. The minute you turn your back, the umpire's going to be on you there. Yeah, he had to stay. With the fly to the ball, he didn't. He turned and faced Toby Green, and every time you do that, and the player goes to ground, free kick.
Is it an awkward matchup, Picks? Wilmot on Green?
Well, I don't think it is Wilmot, though. I think he ended up on him. Looks like to me like it might be... what's old mate's name?
Kadeem Coleman.
Kitty Coleman, yeah.
So back in the middle, scores a level, 1 straight 6 apiece. Clayton Oliver got it out to Callahan. Ash running through. Gets claimed by Rayner. Release the handball to Daniels. Inside 50 for the Giants. Riccardi got hands to it. Gallup, though, got him on the mop-up. Shuffles the kick towards half-back. Fletcher to Levi Ashcroft under all sorts of pressure at right half-back. He gets the kick to the wing, but it's Idem with the intercept mark.
Cuts the kick inboard. Finds Ash. Outer wing. Tells him to come at him. Got their tails up here a little bit, the Giants. He goes long to full forward, sets it up for the markers. They all fly. Pack form. Briggs off hands. Here's Riccardi to dribble it home for another. Good start from the home side. And great roving by the big ruckman. The Lions all surged the pack. They crashed it. A couple of Giants stayed down, Picks, and that was a nice finish from Riccardi.
It was. 3 inside 50 entries for the Giants for 2 goals. So the Lions may be thrilled about that early in this match. Riccardi was a good contest to start. And then he's followed up. Good contest there, Cadman. Big Briggs got involved, and just a little banana around the corner there from Jake Riccardi. Nice finish.
Nice 1%ers for -1 refrigerated transport. So Giants with a 6-point lead. 6 played opening term. On the Tyre Power scoreboard, your trusted tyre experts.
Across the line, free kick to Briggs, and advantage.
Yeah, GWS take it inside 50 through Daniels. Andrews gets a hand to it in front of Grishevsky, falls to Fletcher. His handball awkward. Stringer bursting through, ran into a trap. Green tried to curl it towards goal, but didn't get any height. Fell to Grishevsky, who pushes it through for a minor score. Our first blemish for the afternoon. 2-1-13 plays, 1 straight 6, all thanks to Tyre Power.
And Pickering, our expert today. Machine panel service, come for the right repair advice, call 1300 repair. They come to the near side of the lines. Andrews takes the contested grab. Inboard kick to Fletcher. There's a running past to McCluggage. That's where he goes on the left boot. Just chips down the line and finds Brucey Revel.
Bruce.
Big Brucey.
Bruce.
He is.
He's a beautiful kick. That's what he is.
Burst onto the scene. Long into the pocket. Free kick off the play. Is it a Lions free kick? As Rayner's going to take the advantage, run in and kick a goal.
There you go.
And the Lions able to answer again.
Didn't see what the free was for.
No, I didn't, but Cam Rayner was all over it. The advantage was paid, and he had no one between him and the goal. So he finished it off, 2 straight 12. The Lions trail by a point, 2-1-13.
Yeah, you need to have another look at what that free was for, but it was an early whistle. It was before the ball had even got there.
Yeah, it was. The ball was in flight.
In flight, so it's obviously holding against one of the big fellas. I assume it was, there it is there, against, it was going to forward against Laverty, And being the small forward, that's what they do. Cam Rayner goes, hang on a minute, might get on the end of one here.
Easy pickings.
Sure enough, he did. 2 goals apiece. It's been a bright start.
All this on the Harvey Norman replay screen. Bonus gift cards with selected Australian-made furniture and bedding. Ends Monday at Harvey Norman. Point the margin in favour of the Giants. Back in the middle. Fought the tap down. Bailey and Canelio holding each other. Neither got near the footy. Will Ashcroft's handball into fresh air. Ford shuffles it forward for the Lions. Off hands.
Forward handball. That's what they're trying to do.
And it's the Giants generating. Canelio on the end of the chain. Sends it to centre half forward. Just through the fingertips of Toby Green. Fletcher. Claimed by Stringer, who wins the free kick. 40 from home directly in front.
How long did he think he had then? It was a good tackle by Stringer, but he should have been able to release the ball. His hands were free. Look, his hands are free. Why has he handballed that? Oh, boy.
Just doubted himself.
He's actually had a shocker last week. We're talking about Fletcher, Jasper Fletcher. He was terrible last week. And that's not a great start today. Can the Snake put the third through?
2 goals, 3 last week against the Eagles in that disappointing performance for the Giants. He comes in and he splits the middle. So we're pretty much goal for goal at the moment here at NG Stadium. The Giants extend their lead back out to 7 points. 3-1-19 plays 2 straight 12, all thanks to Tyre Power. Mega May sale now on with 25% off selected Kumo tyres. Tyrepower.com.au.
Yeah, he took forever to get rid of that ball, Jasper Fletcher, and then he didn't do it correctly anyway. He just needed a handball. He said it wasn't like he didn't had his arms pinned.
Yeah.
He had his arms were both free.
What they have done, Pix, is they've come to play today, the home side. You and I spoke about it. They've only just been going. They look good here.
They've started very brightly.
Well.
Yeah, they have. But a long way to go.
There is. Only into the first quarter. 19 goals for the season for Jake Stringer. He's their leading goal kicker of the campaign. 3-1-19 plays 2 straight 12 for Tyre Power, your trusted tyre experts. Back in the middle, Fort. Get the clearance away. So Bedford sliding in there. It is a little bit sloppy underfoot. Bailey was taken in the tackle by Oliver. Now Fonte dragged out of it. With a ball up. Liam Pickering, our expert today for sheet panel service. Got a couple of rotator cuff issues currently, so we'll get back to him as Green bangs it inside 50 for the Giants. Sliding in, taking the mark.
Thought it was big move down at Bay 13.
It is my good shoulder too. It's just been aching lately. I don't know what's going on with it.
Tunstall turned it over as he was looking for McLaughlin.
Throwing around too many kettles.
I have a feeling that's not the issue, to be honest.
Well, I've been doing a little bit lately.
Or stubbies, isn't it?
5 kilo little thimbles at the college lawn.
Maybe.
Ball thrown in. Right half forward for the Giants. Paddled down nicely. Oliver got on the end of it. Clayton kicks inside 50. Bouncing ball beat a couple of them. Mopped up by Gardner. Now they work it away, Marshall, and all the hands are good here for the Lions as McCluggage gets on the end of it and kicks to half forward.
Straight up the corridor to Charlie Cameron. He stutters on the mark and then sends it inside 50. It was a bit loopy for Morris, who got clobbered by Buckley, who was back to his feet first. Handball astray of Himmelberg. Giants under the pump inside defensive 50. Loman taking the tackle by Laverty. Ball up. Right forward pocket for the Brisbane Lions.
He should have marked that, Morris. He just misjudged it. Got to take it like a cricket catch.
So tossed up. Briggs unopposed. Grabbed it. Put the handball. It's down the throat of Levi Ashcroft. He gives it off to Neil. Centering ball is good. Mark taken by Will McLaughlin. Back into the side this week.
Dangerous spot to kick the ball. And Giants had no representation there at all. Just an uncontested mark, really.
Just his 7th game of footy, Will McLaughlin, first of the season. Lines up directly in front to make it 3 straight for the Brisbane Lions. So we tick over 12 minutes in the opening term. He comes in. He made the goal umpire do a little bit of work, but it goes through.
There you go.
Lions trail by a point on the Tyre Power, your trusted tyre expert scoreboard. Liam Pickering with us for Sheen Panel Service. Come for the right repair advice. Call 1300.
Pretty close match so far.
Yeah, it was a squaring ball from Lockie Neal there into a really dangerous spot. And he was just the first one that was alert, really. Good centering ball by Neal, though. And his opponent fell over. So, poor old Adam Kingsley, not happy at all with that. A lot of players slipping over. The ground's quite slippery.
So Will McLaughlin with his first goal of season 2026 and his first game of this year as well. Lockie Neal on the phone to the coaches. What a year he's having as well.
Look at those tats. They've made the list yesterday.
He did make the list. I thought that was harsh of a 2-time Brownlow medalist to be on the list. But
if you've got shit tats, mate, you've got shit tats.
That's a very good point. Bedford towed it forward to Callum Brown, who again off the deck to half forward. He out at it was Krzyzewski, stolen away though by Wilmot. He makes things happen. Now to Dunkley, back to Fletcher. He goes one more handball backwards, and now Wilmot has it at centre half back. The Giants are bringing the heat though. Brucey Revel. The end of it is Tunstall. Kicks down the line, finds a target in Loman.
They're a very skillful team, Brisbane. They'll do this stuff all day.
Rolls onto his right boot. That wasn't a great kick.
He kicks it straight out.
Commentator's curse was looking for McLaughlin, so it's cut off at right half back. Laverty with the hands.
Oh, gee, this is risky.
They're turning it over in a big way here. But
it's all this forward handball stuff that the Giants are trying to do, but they're just a bit sloppy.
Coughing it up was Bedford from the handball from Callahan. Now the Lions in motion. Over the top, McLaughlin on the end of it. He's on the left boot. He can chip inside. Free kick not paid for a chop of the arms on McCluggage. And we're going to ball up 30 metres out from the Lions goal. Kicking to the left of your radio dial this afternoon.
Buckley's just hobbling a bit too. He had that hamstring concern that saw him miss last week against the Eagles, as there's a free kick going the way of Brisbane for a ruck infringement, I think, against Riccardi.
It's going to go to Rayner.
Not sure what he was doing in the ruck.
Well, there's no other tall blokes in the area.
And yet they've got 2 of them playing today, in Draper and Fort. So Rayner's going to take the free kick on a 45-degree angle.
He was in the ruck.
Yeah. These part-time ruckers like Riccardi really, they give away a lot of free kicks.
Rayner lining up for his second of the afternoon. Gets a lot of height underneath it, but splits the middle.
There we go.
Lions reclaim the lead. It's a 5-point margin on the Tyre Power, your trusted tyre expert scoreboard. 4 straight 24 plays, 3-1-19.
Let's have a look at this, Reeb.
We're doing all right.
That's soft. That's what it is, Picks, I reckon.
Yeah, push. Yeah, it was very soft. But good finish. The goals are coming quick and...
They are.
I can say quick and fast, but thick and fast. And quick. Cam Rayner's got 2.
7 goals
there. Buckley's gone
in this quarter, so pretty busy.
Still 11 minutes on the clock in this first term. AFL Nation around Australia for DD, yes ODD, and for Victoria Police. Careers apply now. John Donohoe, Matthew Cox and Liam Pickering with you. First of 2 games this afternoon. We'll head to Marvel Stadium for the D's and the Dogs up next. Thrown up in the middle again. Draper decisively down out the back of the stoppage to McCluggage, who sends a high ball inside 50. No one underneath it but Harry Himmelberg, who takes the relieving mark. Kicks across the centre half back. Giants moving the footy. Cornelio linking up via hands with Bedford. Down the outer side.
Go mighty fighting
Lions. Mark taken by Brown.
Yes,
Nicely
mighty
done.
Morphin Lions.
Good
to see you here. Smash the like
Kicks
button.
into the pocket. Chipping ball.
Etc. etc.
It was over his head. And Gardner couldn't reel in the mark before it goes over the line. Just getting a look at the boundary update for Rapid Mesh Temp Fence at Bunnings. Jack Buckley in the hands of a couple of trainers' picks. They can't afford to lose any more defenders.
No, that's certainly not him. He's just come back. The son of Ben. Was he grabbing his hamstring?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Oh, God, he's just come back from a hammy.
It was that previous contest, so he was laid out last week managing hamstring soreness, whatever that means.
It means it's a sore hamstring.
But you'd be inclined to be a bit more conservative with its soft tissue, wouldn't you?
Clearly, the scan has shown that it was okay to go, but it's when you get into the fatigue. Here we go. The Giants are using handball a lot.
Yeah, Riccardi gives it off. Bedford trying to run through. Brown, top of the square. Couldn't complete the mark. Inboard handball. Works effective through Khrushchevsky, who curls it through. It was McMullen that fed him the handball from the forward pocket. And the Giants are back in front by a point. 4-1-25. Plays 4 straight 24. There's still 10 minutes remaining in this opening term.
Freaking hell.
8 goals kicked already in the game.
Yeah, that's a lot.
If you look at the handball numbers for the Giants, they seem to be handballing a lot. But no, it's pretty similar. 28 handballs, 31. Giants, 3 extra handballs, but good promising start from the Giants.
1 point lead. Good goal for goal. Just about all day. It's a massive scalp if the Giants can take it today.
That'd be huge.
Premiers. 4-1-25 GWS. Brisbane 4 straight 24. They lead by a point, the home team. Back in the middle we go. Draper down towards Ashcroft, but taken out of there by the Lions. Only as far as Clayton Oliver, though. Bangs it on his right boot. Inside 50. Cadman was the target. He was shoved out by Andrews.
Just too good with his body work, Andrews.
Yeah.
Centre square clearance is a 6-2. The Giants have been winning in there.
Will not.
But that was just a dump kick by Oliver. He really needed to run and use that ball a bit better. Just throwing it on his boot around the corner.
Big Bruce Reville chips over the top to Kitty Coleman. They can load up from here on the left boot. Coleman into the forward pocket. The fly goes up from Lohman. He jump early.
I don't know, the umpire's going to call free somewhere.
And it'll go. It's a Brisbane free kick.
Charlie Cameron, is it?
Charlie Cameron's free in the pocket. So that again was behind play. We'll get a look at the Harvey Norman replay screen in just a moment.
Gee, they're blowing their whistle a lot. Let's have a look.
Replay here, Pix. He's been held behind play.
Yeah, he's holding him.
Yeah. So Charlie Cameron, the left forward pocket, for his first of the afternoon.
All right, let's
Good
go.
Season thus far. Usually does these quite easily, and this is no exception. Bent it back beautifully, hung it out to the right goalpost. And the Lions steady. They lead by 5 points. Charlie Cameron with his first of the afternoon.
9 goals.
Shelling peas that shot. Let's have a look at young Oliver, Harrison Oliver, who's he's got his. He sort of played it up a bit. I mean that happens every contest, but he was manhandling him a little bit and a bit early, probably earlier than him getting to the contest, but prevented him getting there. But it's a 50-50. You see a lot of those not get paid. Those noodles smell well. They smell nice.
Just a little.
Couldn't have thought to bring a couple of
2 minute
decks.
job, yeah, I thought.
Actually, you know what? You go to that fridge, someone will have somewhere there.
Just steal picks. It's the way to go. They're not going to know.
They'll know they can't come into work tomorrow.
Yeah, they won't know who it
My
was.
bloody noodles gone.
They'll never know it was you, Picks.
And now that's on air, it's on the log. It's Briggs.
Another centre clearance to Giants.
They're inside 50 with his kick. Andrews, it fell off his boot. Into the pocket. Green wrestling with Coleman, who goes to ground. Dragged Green with him. Gothard trying to feed it to Cadman. Gallup interrupts, then he's claimed. Ball up in the left forward pocket for the Giants, who trail by 5. As Buckley continues to get work done on the Crowds Electrical and Solar bench on that hamstring, which is an injury watch for Carbone lawyers. Tossed up. Briggs, a tap over the top of Draper.
Hello.
Bedford fed it out to Gothard. His kick smothered by Dunkley. Fletcher battling for it with Gothard. At ground level, a ball up. May even look like the lower back.
Yeah,
that could be contributing to the soreness.
Bit of awareness.
Green, Dunkley diving on top of the footy. Neil fell out. Stringer goes to ground in a
Hello, Max.
to get possession. Neil
How
back
are you?
involved. Clayton Oliver there as well. Marshall working his way through. There's a free kick advantage taken by the Lions. They work it up to Rayner, defensive side of the outer wing.
Rayner plays on, moves the ball quickly out in the path of a teammate. Marshall. It was just over his head, and Himmelberg was able to trap it, walk it over the line. Right half forward. Is Fagan coaching from the bench as he's done for so very long.
Yeah, he likes to have that relationship with his players as they come on and off. Most of the tactical stuff's done during the week, and the guys upstairs are pulling the strings. The puppet show.
Briggs in the ruck. Down to Cornelio. Dumps it on his boot.
What was that?
It's a ball. That'll be a lasso. He just literally wanted to get it out of there, I think, Picks.
Gee, it's not a great result, though,
Not a great result. Not a great kick from Harris Andrews, who went inboard to Will Ashcroft, and they've got away with one now as he gets himself a free kick.
Another one in the list with the tats.
Will Ashcroft.
With those leg tattoos. Look at him.
Oh, gee. Two-time Norman Smith medalist.
No, it doesn't matter what you've won.
Goes to right half forward. The fly from Himmelberg got up high. Couldn't reel it in. Ball went to ground. He's a bit sore behind play. Clayton Oliver has it. Gives to Himmelberg. Now he bounces off one and gives it back to Clayton Oliver. Bangs it long down the wing. Ball off hands. Grashevsky in the contest. Did well. Trapped it nicely. Then goes across the centre square.
Did well.
Finds his teammate. Did really nicely. They work it down to right half forward. Toby Green got up high. Took the mark. Played on. Nice ball mover from the Giants. That's not a great kick, but it works out in the end for Gothard, who's 48 out. He wants to pass. Now he'll go back and settle himself. Toby Green landed beautifully, played on and set this one up. Now Phoenix Gothard will get a look at his 13th goal of the season.
It's gettable.
Certainly is.
He's a good story, this kid.
179 centimetres. Spent all of last year in the VFL. He's burst onto the scene this year. Opened up the angle.
Thought they
Dragged it
meant
to the left.
79
This will be an easy
metres tall.
finish for the Lions. Draper slapped it through for an uncontested
It's
rush
behind.
behind. Could have marked it there, Draper, to be honest, but thought he'd go the safety option. And a minor score. 4-2-26 the Giants. 5 straight 30. The Lions, the Giants by 4 points.
Wilmot short to Marshall, go back to Wilmot. His kick drops short of Dunkley, who just goes with a curling kick, cut off by Cadman. Marshall got in the way of his handball. Gardner arrives for support for the Lions. Found Will Ashcroft. The kick to the wing will be shuffled over the line by Callaghan and out of play. So boundary throw-in. Still 6 remaining in this opening term. We've travelled 24 and a half minutes on the Tyre Power scoreboard, which sees the Lions lead by 4. Briggs tapped it down. Draper chases after it. Gets hands to it first. Handball to Neil. Up the line. Was searching for Rayner. Slipped past him. Iden. Handball through the congestion. He's coughed it up to Neil. Gives it to McCluggage under pressure. Handball over the shoulder to Rayner. Now Dunkley to centre half forward where Reville takes the mark. And pierces the ball inside 50. Morris quickly played on with a handball to Will Ashcroft. McKenna skies it. Just sneaks in for a minor score.
Missed opportunity.
It was a missed opportunity. I think that pass from Reville to Morris must have been touched on the way through.
That was the only reason it would have been play on.
And there's Jack Buckley just jogging up and down the boundary line. Doesn't look too promising.
Ash forced to go one way, then had to backtrack, and Morris is right with him, so he has to go to the outer side. One kick to the wing. Up goes Cadman. Ball off hands into a little bit of space. Clayton Oliver carves a path through. Now gets them in motion. Here's Cadman. He's got a forward handball if he wants. He's got 2 of them. Now Bedford, Daniels, Green. He can chip over the top.
Clever.
Nice. Great footy. And it's finished off by Bedford, who snaps around his body. And that is brilliant transition footy from the Giants. They looked like they had mucked it up.
Fucking hell.
At half back. It's a classy finish. And I guess the attack from Clayton Oliver picks set it up.
Really?
It's forward handball stuff that they're
10 goals in a quarter. We're down by a point. Not good enough.
They want to forward handball as much as possible. They saw how the Brisbane Lions got unravelled by the Cats doing that last week. That's clever by Toby Green. He had a few options. There was a few too many options if you're the Brisbane fans. Blues players everywhere in the forward line.
Good finish right. Bedford from the pocket.
It was.
5-2-32 the Giants. 5-1-31 for Tyre Power, your trusted tyre experts. 1 point lead.
I'll tell you what, the game's running hot for Ream, Australia's favourite. That's steady, hot and strong. A 10-goal quarter, 5 apiece.
With plenty of change still to come. Another free kick to Neil. Oh, no, maybe not. Got to go back, yep.
So Briggs is
sore.
Ground level in a great deal of pain. As the ball's going to be brought back. Shot of Adam Kingsley up in the coach's box for Henley Holmes. Call 1-800-6464-64. As Neil sends the kick inside 50. Off hands. Callahan emerges with it. Finds Brown on the bounce. His kick smothered by Fletcher. Ricochets to Bailey. Hooks it inside 50 for the Lions. Morris battling with Himmelberg. Himmelberg palmed it into the path of Iden. Thomas, Laverty linking up by hand. They've coughed it up. Charlie Cameron flicks the handball back to Fletcher. Oh, his kick is horrible. Not the distance to Laverty. Had to play quick. Hand pass Callahan. Himmelberg, they're out of trouble, the Giants. Cadman, the outlet mark on the broadcast wing.
Plays on quickly, goes to Brown, who's got a bit of space because the ball went over his head, let it land for him, so launches it inside 50. Good kick to Stringer, comes off hands. Can they get one in? Toby Green up against Neil, chips towards goal and floats to the goal square. And Wilmot able to track it back. They're attacking and pressing well here, though, the Giants. Putting it up to the two-time back-to-back premiers, Wilmot. Some funky stuff on the mark. Did well. Chips further afield to Bailey. Just getting a boundary update. That looks like Buckley done for the day. He's getting ice on the hamstring, so...
He's not coming back on.
Boundary update for Rapid Mesh temp fence at Bunnings.
They're hoping that Taylor will be back next week. They need him.
They certainly do. So they chip their way down the wing. Fort over the top. He's been lively already. Arena kept his feet nicely and now burst away from his opponent. He can go from 48 metres out for his third. He drags it to the left. So that would have been a hot start for Cam Rayner.
A lot of goals
3 in the first quarter, but 5-2-32 apiece. This shot of Sam Taylor and Lekalia in the stands.
Still
here
our
at MG
defences. Not
State
that
of
great.
origin. Bit of carnage for the GWS Giants.
There's a 50-metre penalty here.
There is. Against Morris by the looks of it.
Can only assume without having a look at the Harvey Norman replay that it didn't come back to 9.
It's slack a bit. Look how quickly it's got to the full forward line.
Giants have unloaded inside 50. Riccardi got hands to it, spills to Brown, evades trouble and curls it through. Brilliant goal from Brown. And it's the Giants by 6 points on the Tyre Power scoreboard. Your trusted tyre experts. They can be our snag of the day so far for Tasman Butchers, the meat specialists.
Look how slack this was from Brisbane, though. So they give away the 50.
Straight through the mark.
Yeah, he ran through the mark, Morris. He's saying, I'm following my man, but it's a slow play. And then he's able to find Daniels by himself for a little chip kick. He can drive it to basically the top of the goal square. That's very slack by Brisbane. You don't often see that.
What a quarter we've had. 11 goals so far, 250 still to play.
I don't know about this music.
I assume it harks back to his Irish roots picks.
Oh, no.
No?
It's a Sammy Watson. I'm hoping he's listening because he had it for us last year.
There you go. Okay.
What is it?
I'll find out.
Sounds horrible anyway.
Brought that to the table without any real answers.
Another centre clearance
but
here.
anyway, as they go deep inside 50, the Giants, still time on the clock to inflict more pain. Gallup on the way out. Down to teammate Marshall. Half back, Gallup continued to run. Left half back, he cuts the ball inboard. No one really wanted a piece of it. Bailey just left it behind. Ash came storming down at it. Briggs flicked it over the top into the path of Ash. Held a bounce cleverly as he paddles it on into Toby Green. How was the fend off? It was high, but it was beautiful. He just went a little bit high.
He did.
but he went with serious power in it as well. Have a look at the Harvey Norman replay here. Bang!
Just high, though. Got him sort of at the top of his jumper.
Top of the sternum, rolled up onto the neck. So it was a free kick as Wilmot has it, defensive side of the circle. Gallop. To half forward.
Oh, no.
Nicely done with the body by Fort. The big ruckman lumbers inside 50. Into the pocket. Morris dropped it on the first go. Was he taken high by Laverty? No. Underground handball was good from Himmelberg. Laverty was taken high this time. And he'll get himself a free kick on the last line of defence with 1:40 to play.
Logan Morris' body language today hasn't been great in this first quarter. He's doing a lot of whinging to the umpire. He's dropping a lot of balls he should mark, but he's looking for a free here.
He's got the tats there, Pix.
Not stand, not following through, which is unusual for him. He hasn't got the tats, has he?
Yeah, he had it on the thigh.
Logan Morris?
No, Jaden Laverty.
Oh, yeah.
Should be quarter time by now.
Didn't make my list.
Kick towards half-back. Oliver clears the congestion. Brown paddling it in front of Coleman, who drags him down. Brown's handball was searching for Callaghan. It's knocked away from him and under pressure, seen over the boundary line by Andrews. It'll be a throw in.
He's been a bit fumbly today so far. Finn Callaghan. I tell you, he's been good. Clayton Oliver, excellent. 10 disposals, 7 contested possession, 4 clearances already. Been very good.
Backing up the 38 disposals, and
he's playing on Neil, and Neil's been good too.
12 clearances he had last week against the Eagles. Daniels wrapped up by Will Ashcroft and Neil. Another stoppage.
He looks fit.
Clary,
yeah, he does. He looks good.
Briggs grabbed it straight out of the ruck, skied it. There's a whistle though.
Free kick to Briggs. He's up to possession number 9 for Kieran Briggs. No, not going to be his.
Daniels it's going to be. Must have been a block from that throw up. Under a minute to play opening term. Daniels sends it inside 50. Cadman rises. Can't bring it in. Gallop's handball smothered by McMullen. Coleman up against the boundary line. Feeds it to Andrews. They're composed under pressure. Charlie Cameron in the harder defensive 50 takes the mark for the Brisbane Lions, who trail by 6 in what has been a very entertaining quarter of footy here at NG Stadium. 11 goals kicked so far. 6-2-38 the Giants. Brisbane 5-2-32.
25 seconds on the clock, and they've got Lions mount one more attack as Big Brucey Revel takes it. He just slows things down. That might do us for the quarter. Revel.
Well, if they're the only ones that could score, I'm not sure why he wouldn't get it in a bit quicker.
I agree. Long down the wing. This one cut off by the Giants. Morris scooped it up just inside the boundary. Dunkley fired the handball along the deck. Maybe they do have one more chance. 5 seconds on the clock. Here's Morris. Uses his strength. Can he get a shot at goal? No. Handball through traffic. And they just get beaten by the buzzer. 11-goal quarter. Entertaining quarter of footy. The Giants lead 6-2-38. The Lions 5-2-32. It is a 6-point margin at quarter time for Tyre Power, your trusted tyre experts.
All right, I'll be back.
That quarter on AFL Nation was for Tyre Power. Mega May sale now on with 25% off selected Kumho tyres.
Amart's multi-buy sale is on now. Save 20% when you buy any 4 items across lounges, dining, bedroom, mattresses and more. Offer must end today. So hurry into Amart. T's and C's apply.
Did you know you can watch all your favourite SEN shows on YouTube? Subscribe today.
Ozito brushless power tools. Tested by Grit and built to work. When it comes to doing tough jobs, do it yourself. Ozito. Home and garden brushless power tools. Do you. Only at Bunnings Warehouse.
Imagine homes where luxury isn't an upgrade. Build a solar all-electric Henley home with up to $95,600 of standard inclusions others call extras. Imagine luxury at no extra cost with Henley Homes.
Hey, Andy Lee here with some tips so your store fit this Australian Made Week, May 18 to 24. Practice speed pay. Push your limits. Carry all your shopping bags in a single trip. And train your eyes to lock in like a wedge-tailed eagle on the green and gold kangaroo logo. Because whatever you're buying, the Australian-made logo is the way to know it's made right here. Australian Made Week. Buy Australian, May 18 to 24.
In the footy, we often hear in commentary, this is a big 5 minutes coming up. Well, at Tyre Power, your 5 minutes is here too. Drive in for their free 5-minute tyre safety check. They'll check your tyre condition, tyre wear and air pressure. The safety of you and your family on the roads is not a game. So visit your Aussie-owned local independent tyre power dealer today.
The Mega May sale is on now. You can buy 3 get 1 free on selected Kumo passenger and SUV tyres at your local Tyre Power. Tyrepower.com.au.
Melbourne and Geelong, Sexyland is your trusted adult products destination. With 11 stores across the region, we offer Australia's largest range of adult products. Shop confidently in-store, open late 7 days a week, or order online with 2-hour delivery across Melbourne and Geelong. Whether it's choice, convenience or privacy, we've got you covered. Visit your local store today or shop online at sexyland.com.au.
This end of financial year, Honda's raising the bar with great offers available across selected SUV ranges, including up to $2,000 off selected 2025 Honda CR-Vs. The smart, efficient SUV with space, comfort and modern tech. Premium engineering, exceptional value, a standard of offer that's a cut above the rest. This is the end of financial year event, only from Honda. Only while stocks last, terms and conditions apply. Visit your local Honda dealer or go to honda.com.au.
Ring-a-ding-ding! Welcome to Tasman Butcher's Secret Specials with Frank and Mario.
This week, Farm 88 pasture-fed yearling beef T-bone steak with the fillet, only $24.99 a kilo.
Go!
Hazeldene's fresh chicken thigh fillets, skin off, only $11.99 a kilo. Minimum 2 kilos.
The freshest cuts and the largest variety. Don't settle for the other stuff. Eat better meat with Tasman Butchers.
Tasman Butchers, the meat specialists.
Thrive cuts tradies admin by 22 hours a week. What would you do with all that time? A road trip, a ski trip, a golf trip? Win 22 hours plus $7,000 spending money. Enter at thyv.com.au. T's and C's apply.
Are you just investing or investing better? CMC Invest brings it all together in one place. Access over 40,000 shares and ETFs across global markets with crypto right alongside your portfolio. Plus, get $0 brokerage on US shares. Backed by more than 35 years experience and trusted by over 1 million Aussies. Don't just invest. Invest better. Visit cmcinvest.com. General advice only. Crypto is unregulated, high risk and complex. All trading involves risk. FX spreads and T's and C's apply.
You're listening to AFL Nation for DD. Yes, I DD this footy season. And Victoria Police. Kick your career goals at Victoria Police. Apply now.
Gives it off to Neil. Centering ball is good. Mark taken by Will McLaughlin. Back into the side this week. He comes in. He made the goal umpire do a little bit of work, but it goes through. Yeah, Riccardi gives it off. Bedford trying to run through. Brown top of the square. Couldn't complete the mark. Inboard handball. Works effective through Khrushchevsky, who curls it through. Giants have unloaded inside 50. Riccardi got hands to it. Spills to Brown. Evades trouble and curls it through. Brilliant goal from Brown.
Maccas, I'm loving it moments. This footy season, never miss a moment with McDelivery.
6-point margin in favour of the Giants. 6-2-38 plays 5-2-32 over the Brisbane Lions here on AFL Nation for DD. Yes, I DD and Victoria Police careers apply now. An entertaining opening term of footy, but it's been marred by yet another injury for the Giants. Jack Buckley, who was returning this afternoon from hamstring soreness that saw him managed out of last week's game against the West Coast Eagles, came from the ground halfway through that quarter and is now out of the game with ice on that right hamstring. That follows Lachie Whitfield being a late out. The final teams had been released, and then subsequently about half an hour later the news came through that Lachie Whitfield would not play today because of a hamstring issue as well. So the lengthy Giants injury list grows a little bit this afternoon. Liam Pickering with us on AFL Nation. Your takeaways from that opening term, Pickers?
Well, it was a good quarter. It was a very good quarter of football by both sides, using a lot of handball. It's pretty slippery conditions, but the Giants have done well to hold a one-goal lead. And Clayton Oliver's been excellent. Briggs has been good in the ruck. Daniels has been good. Toby Green's looked dangerous. Callahan's been okay. He's been a bit fumbly. He's had 7 disposals, though. But the Lions are a very good team, we know that, but they dominated centre square clearance in the first quarter, the Giants.
All that for AIA. Do it for life, bringing us our stats this afternoon as John Donohoe gets us underway for the second quarter.
Neil gets the clearance, but he's wrapped up in the tackle by Daniels. Get another ball up.
He's going to do the numbers on the centre squares. It just looks like a domination out of the middle.
Liam Pickering, our expert today. The Sheen panel service. High ball skied to half back. Good mark taken by Iden.
Yeah, 8 to 3 out of the middle in the first quarter.
Which is so rare for
Brisbane.
Yeah,
agree.
Such a good midfield mix.
Well, it's a strong, area of their game. Oliver again.
Wobbly kick from Clayton Oliver finds the late in today, Harry Oliver. Back to Iden. He advanced the footy about 15 metres on the outer side.
Good player, this guy.
He is. Steady defender, long down the wing for Briggs underneath it, ball off hands, won by Levi Ashcroft on the deck, gives to his brother as they so often do. He goes around the body, high up and under kick, about 4 metres it went, and it goes out on the full, and McMullen gets the free kick. Goes short to Clayton Oliver, so prolific in that first quarter picks.
He's already up to 12 disposals.
It's a great year, a bit of a rejuvenation year for Clayton Oliver as he bangs this long inside 50. Spoil came from Harris Andrews. Ball bobbling around at centre-half forward. Flicked out of there by Gothard, but one back by McCluggage. Now the Lions go in motion. Levi Ashcroft goes one way, then the other, and bangs it long down the wing.
Yeah, just hoping for territory. Laverde over the top of Morris, who has a fresh-edge shot.
He's having a stinker so far, Morris.
Callahan to Daniels. His whistle's going everywhere.
There's a free off the ball here.
I think it's going Brisbane's way.
It is. It's going to Dunks. I don't think Dunkley even knows it's his free. No, wrong player. That's why. It's luggage. It was.
That just shows that no one had any idea whose ball or whose free.
It tells you
was.
it probably wasn't a free.
Yeah.
McCluggage on top of the centre circles, inside 50 with his kick. Draper rises. Ball knocked to ground. Both rucks are there for the Lions. Fort. He's now claimed by Himmelberg.
No prior though.
And it'll be a ball up inside 50 for the Lions. Trailing by 6 points, no change to the quarter-time score. 6-2-38 plays 5-2-32. Neil head over the footy, gets one high, and we'll have the shot on a 45-degree angle, 35 out from home.
Yeah, copped one high. He went to ground, and Harvey Thomas's arm come over his shoulder. What's Lockie Neal up to? He's had 10 disposals. They were going head-to-head with him and Oliver in the first quarter. McCluggage had 10, Dunkley's had 10.
All those numbers for
Come on,
AIA,
Lions.
do it for life. Lockie Neal comes in for his first impact on the scoreboard this afternoon. He guides it through. Scores a level once again at NG Stadium. It is 6-2-38 apiece on the Robot Building Supplies scoreboard. ROBOT, Robots got it.
Let's have a look at this. Neil went down, got on one knee, and then drew the free right in front of the umpire. It was there. He's frustrated, Harvey Thomas. He knows it was a free, though. A nice finish by Lockie Neal. He's having a good game as well.
So 38 apiece. Neil with his first of the afternoon.
With McCluggage, Dunkley, Neal, and Fort. It's Daniels and Oliver. And Finn Callahan's in there as well.
Stars all over the field picks.
Oh, there's plenty of stars in these two teams. Yeah. There's a few not playing as well.
Yeah. One we didn't mention earlier was Josh Kelly as well, who we haven't seen for quite some time.
Well, not this year we haven't seen, but I don't think we're going to see him either.
I don't think so either. As they flick it around the lines, Dunkley, defensive side on the wing, goes to half forward. Lohman trapped it nicely, but it was wrapped up by Oliver. And we get a ball up. Right, half forward flank. Fort down. Only as far as Briggs, a whistle off play.
Oliver free kick.
Clayton Oliver free kick this time at left half back.
Yeah, gee, they're onto this holding off the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all over it today. So Clayton Oliver will load onto his right boot. Kicks down the line. Harris Andrews, that is just easy fodder for Harris Andrews.
Yeah, the long ball into the forward line doesn't work when you've got Harris Andrews one-on-one against a young fella.
Rashevsky.
He's played 17 games.
Yeah.
It's his 18th game today. He's got to give him some chance.
Andrews went backwards to Wilmot. Now Wilmot takes a bounce unnecessarily out of the defensive 50 after about 2 steps. Bangs it long down the near side wing. Morris went up, slapped out of there by Himmelberg. Into the path of McLaughlin, who trapped it nicely, but was able to clear it quickly. Wilmot. Now Neal. Now McCluggage, who bursts through a little bit of traffic, but only on hands and knees. Dumps it out there. That's deliberate or a lasso free kick. Coxie, take your pick.
Bedford plays on quickly to Clayton Oliver on top of the logo. Handball off to Daniels, and that is precise into Grushevsky.
That's how you kick it to Harris Andrews, man. You keep it low. Don't kick it high. Gee, that's good build-up by the Giants. They are running.
Looked a lot better here today, haven't they?
They look much better.
They look mentally in the game.
Yeah, they do. They didn't look at it all last week, did they, against West Coast? They just looked like they thought it was going to happen.
They've brought pressure from the word go. They've been running hot for Ream, Australia's favourite that's steady, hot and strong. Grushevsky got a goal in the opening term. This one from long range. He'll kick from 55 out, and it's just hooked to the left. A minus score. 6-3-39, the Giants reclaim the lead by points. 6-2-38, Brisbane, all thanks to Robot Building Supplies. Robot's got it.
Oh, this is risky.
Yeah, very risky. Into a swarm of Lions.
Riccardi had to mark that.
He didn't have a piece of that as it was taken away by Stone. Now Riccardi now gives off to Cornelio. Burst his way through. The old man of the group. He snaps that goal. It's across the face. He almost had more time to think things through as he kicks it out on the full. 6-3-39, the Giants, they lead by a point, 6-2-38 on Sunday afternoon footy for our major partner for 4 and 20 Pies, Australia's original fan food.
Bailey in the back pocket. He went to take off down the outer side, then spun on a dime, sent it back to Gardner next to the defensive goal square. He's worked it to Wilmot in the opposite pocket. Marshall now takes the mark for the Brisbane Lions. They are
still a close game, but
in their defensive half of the ground. Marshall's kick.
Had like 10 goals the first quarter, and then it's gotten pretty quiet this quarter.
Tried to hook the kick, but got no purchase on it. But Will Ashcroft and Fletcher, his disposals let him down again. Bedford gave it off to Grushevsky across the face of goal. And it's landed in the opposite pocket over the boundary line and out of play.
Yeah, Kingsley looking very frustrated. He was trying to get it to Toby Grant. It just didn't hit it right, that's all. The option was right. It's just a skill error.
The execution letting them down, and Adam Kingsley getting a bit hot under the collar up in the coach's box for Henley Holmes. Call 1-800-64-64-64.
Look at the pressure they're bringing, though. 200, the pressure factor.
Thrown on the boot from Riccardi from a standing start. It's a high-floating ball towards the goal square. Cadman couldn't take the mark in. Last line of defence, Gallup just walked it over the line. A boundary throw in left forward pocket.
Yeah, they brought the heat this quarter, the Giants, though. Lions not dealing with it so far.
1 point lead to the home side. Overcast day for footy at NG Stadium in front of a sparse crowd, it's fair to say.
Well, you can always say that when you were here.
Draper got it to half back. Ball off hands. One back by McMullen, who chips into the pocket. Stringer went up. Good defensive work from Gardner to punch it out of there and over the line to the left forward pocket for a boundary throw in. 13 and a half still to play. And Pickering with you.
Only the one goal this quarter, though. We had about 8 on the board in the first quarter by this time.
Picks for a Sheen panel service. Our expert today, come for the right repair advice. Call 1300 repair.
I'm trying to make up time picks. Riccardi tapped it down. Green. It was extracted, though, by Draper, who found Tunstall. Just put the kick towards the broadcast wing, Himmelberg.
I think that's his nickname. We wouldn't know who he is. No one's heard of him.
I've got no idea who you're talking about, Picks, to be honest.
He's an old politician.
Inside 50. Spilt to Toby Green. He hooks it back into the corridor for the Giants.
Snake spoiled his teammate.
Couldn't quite get to it. Oh, and then off the deck, Thomas. Ricocheted into Cadman. Tunstall, better known as Arthur according to Picks. Wilmot to Levi Ashcroft. No one this century knows who it is.
Oh, rubbish.
As McLaughlin to McKenna to McLaughlin. The Lions trying to bounce off half back. But the handball Australia of Neal.
Lasso again.
And Clayton Oliver comes up with a free kick.
It will be. He's the Clayton Oliver of old today. Looks really on top of the ground.
So Oliver Long inside 50. They go to work.
Oh,
Giants flew. Toby got up. Couldn't take it in. Bedford's quick hands were good for Gothard. But they all jumped on and ball at ground level. We'll get a
I just can't understand why it was so average.
Arthur Tunstall is for us.
Why don't you Google him? No, he's an old politician. He's a ranky old fella. He was.
There you go. Draper down to.
I think he's a politician.
Toby
Was he-
Green.
was he a-
Be funny if he wasn't. If he was a musician or something,
No,
it'd be
he's
really
not.
funny.
No, he's not.
Loman.
I'm going to Google him.
Ashcroft gave to Marshall flying by, but just couldn't catch up with it cleanly. Stone was there to wrap him up. Stone did well, bounced out of trouble. Now sends a low ball inside 50 over the head of Gardner. Landed nicely. Here's Riccardi. Bang! Bounces it home for his second of the day. And the Giants are up for the fight today.
They are.
They are going very well. 7-3-45 to 6-2-38. They lead by 7 points. And Jake Riccardi making every post a winner.
He is indeed, and they have brought the pressure. And Lions cannot get the ball out of the defence. It's all the pressure that's being brought by the Giants. Let's have a look. Arthur Tunstall, he was a sports administrator. Was an Australian international sports administrator, particularly in relation to boxing and the Commonwealth Games. There you go. Controversy.
Born in 1900.
Very outspoken. He's a very outspoken character.
Like you picks.
I'm not outspoken.
You've ruined Ross Lyon's press conferences for
I
everyone.
heard Simo say that yesterday. It's not my fault.
It is, absolutely.
How's it my fault?
He's gone into his shell because of you.
Why? Because of me. Because I said I wouldn't turn up if he's going to treat
You
me
hurt
like
his
that.
feelings.
Oh, boo-hoo.
It's an arm forward. Will Ashcroft out to his brother Levi. It's a wide entry inside 50 for Rayner, who takes the mark. It's almost comment of the day. Boo-hoo.
Yeah. I don't think you'll be losing any sleep over what I've got to say.
IMAIL is the media team.
They were less than impressed.
Less
I knew
than
that.
impressed, yeah.
But that's okay. That's fine.
Controversial figure, Liam Pickering.
Yeah.
They build a bridge. They'll get over
Shock
it.
jock Liam Pickering.
How do you shock jock?
Cold Sanderlands of the
I was just commenting
commercial radio
I was
network.
commenting on the way he spoke after the Adelaide match. That was all. Couldn't care less what he says in a presser.
Rayner has to kick from beyond 50 up against the boundary line. It's a high ball. It'll land in the goal square. Still alive. Morris couldn't take possession. Neither could Reville.
Free to Morris. I reckon you'll find.
And
it was there.
It is going to be.
And it was there. He threw him to the ground after the board bobbled out.
And he was, I reckon, on the verge of just becoming a bit frustrated, Logan Morris.
Oh, he's been frustrated, all right, all day.
So searching for his first impact on the scoreboard this afternoon.
Come on, Lions.
To bring it back to a 1-point margin.
We need it.
He, from the right forward pocket, curls it around and he's missed.
He's having one of those days so far.
Luckily, I only hovered my pen over the record.
I didn't put it in.
Hovered the pen over.
When you're having one of these days where he's dropping chest marks and arguing with umpires, sometimes it's not your day.
Ash from fullback.
Good kick in this.
Breaking kick. It was a beauty to Brown, who had his arms chopped. I like the endeavour that this guy goes about at picks. No fuss. Competes in the contest. Did well. Found Iden out of side. Chips down the line. Giants working it out.
Logan Morris, the fastest Brisbane line to 100 goals.
Is he really? There
See,
you go.
just saw that come up.
Back inboard now to Iden.
Pretty good effort for a 21-year-old, isn't it?
Happy to chip the ball around. Ash will be prolific for them today across half-back without Whitfield. He sets it up into the pocket. Flyers fly. Used his body nicely. Stringer shoved Gardner out of the way. And he took the mark uncontested in the right forward pocket.
Darcy Gardner might have gone to ground a bit easy there.
Yeah.
The Snake just said, just take an uncontested mark.
Having a good year, Jake Stringer.
He's got 19 goals for the year.
19 for the year. One already today.
Yeah, that was a bit easy, actually, looking at that replay.
And they have got all the momentum at the moment. 19 goals, 14 for the season. This will be a big kick just to get a little bit of breathing room. And a 12-point lead. Stringer from the pocket.
That better not.
Doesn't bring it back enough out to the left.
The one thing about the when you're playing the Lions, you've got to make your chance. You've got to take your chances when they're there.
I reckon what I've noticed is they give you a brief window.
If you don't
take
it
down, you're gone.
cooked.
It's a bit like Geelong. Geelong will give you a brief window every now and then, and if you don't take it, you're gone.
Wilmot straight up the corridor to Gardner to Coleman.
I'm going to sort out my ice coffee thing.
Inside 50, Morris arrived, Iden backing back. Ball spills to Charlie Cameron. He tried to get the handball back to Morris, competing with Iden, who's still going at it, goes to ground. Fonte getting involved. Came up to Marshall, got it to Bailey, over the shoulder handball. Morris again searching for it, but it bounced away from him. McMullen coughed it up to Morris from the pockets. He's missed.
He's hit the post.
Oh, he's having a frustrating afternoon at the office, Logan Morris. Margin back to 6 points in the Robot Building Supplies scoreboard. Robot's got it as we tick over 15 minutes in the second turn.
Callahan's kick was a bit wide, and it'll be a Lasso free kick now, even though Cadman slid in. So Gallup goes into the centre of the ground. Finds Tunstall. He sets it up from centre half forward to full forward. The kick to Rayner. Ball off hands. Here's Morris's moment. No. Tight against the goal line. He flicks it to Himmelberg, who walks over the line. A rush behind. He's having an almost day, Logan Morris. An almost day.
He is.
7-4-46, plays 6-5-41. It's the Giants by 5 points.
That's a shocking kick in by
And Charlie Cameron capitalises. He puts it through. His second. And the Lions regain the lead by a point on the Robot Building Supplies scoreboard. ROBOT, Robot's got it.
That's a horrible kick in by Himmelberg. Gee whiz. There was nowhere to go if he did mark the ball, his teammate. If he ran out of the square, kicked it 7 or 8 metres, good interception by Marshall, and fell to Charlie, who kicked the goal. That's what's called shooting yourself in the foot. When you're playing as well as GWS have been playing, just to gift a goal to a team like the Lions and give up the lead.
Nice snag of the day contender for Tasman Butchers, the league specialist.
Kick to goal. Well done.
Charlie Cameron having another nice year. That was his 25th goal of the contest of the season. Ball to half forward for the Giants. Toby Green working to try and wrench the footy back. Gallup kicked it and as far as Himmelberg. So we'll load up on the right boot, go low and flat to the pocket. Flyers go up. Riccardi was in there. He slapped it back into play. Gothard flicked the handball out. Here's Briggs. Tried to be fancy. That's not the Ruckman's go. And then laying the tackle. Ball spills out inside 50. Clayton Oliver's in there. And Marshall's jumped on, and we will get a ball up. So it's a 1 point lead, 17.5 played. And just very quickly, picks around the grounds for Chemist Warehouse over in Cleveland. It was the Knicks, 121 to 108. They take a 3-love lead in the Eastern
Knicks.
Conference Finals. My Knicks.
It's been a while since the Knicks have been any good.
Yeah, 71 was the last.
See, I should have left earlier.
A few years ago now. When were you born? After that?
93 picks.
I was alive.
Almost as old as Arthur Tunstall. Giants have been able to turn it over. No, they've kicked it out on the full on the outer wing.
When was Arthur born? Let's have a look. He died in 2016. He's born in 1922.
There you go. So just a couple of short years before you, Picks.
Yeah, a couple before me, yeah.
Coleman to take the free kick for the Lions. Defensive side of the outer wing. They lead by a point, Brisbane. Laverty tried to scoop it in, didn't quite complete the mark, had time to gather and feed it across to Briggs, who's looking for Green. Got rid of Gardner in the contest, kept his feet, keeps the ball alive towards left half forward. Andrews got rid of Riccardi in a similar fashion and takes the mark. He goes short to Wilmot, had oncoming pressure briefly from Gothard. Feeds it to Fort inside the centre square. Handball off to Wilmot, straight up the corridor. Inside 50 for the Lions. Morris was lurking. Bailey back in the pack, claimed by Fonte and Himmelberg. And they are appealing the Giants players for the free kick, but they're not going to get it. Ball up, hard of attacking 50 for Brisbane, who lead by a point on the Robot Building Supplies scoreboard. Back into congestion. Dunkley, he's claimed by Callahan. Ball up.
6.5 still to play on the clock here in the second quarter. Briggs down there in front of Lohman. Tried to tow it out of there. On hands and knees, he flicked it over his shoulder. Lurking there is Ashcroft. Here's Marshall. Tried to throw his head back momentarily. Lohman was in there, and it's spilling out for the Giants. They're up for the fight here. Here's Bailey from the pocket. Ball was smothered off hands.
Come on, Bailey.
Nicely done. And it'll come back for the Lions now at left half forward, Coleman. He squares it into the top of the 50. Harris Andrews can almost get and go here. Have a shot at goal, but he chooses not to. He was 55 out.
A lot of numbers back here from the Giants. So push numbers right back in. Not a lot of space.
Back to Kitty Coleman.
Bailey's gone to ground.
Yeah, Bailey.
Play.
Bit happening behind the footy. All into the pocket. Off hands. Morris went up and slapped out of there again by Stone.
Him and Joe Fonte. That's...
Morris has been flawed behind play. There's a bit of aggro happening behind play here, Picks.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of chat going on. They are a chatty team, the Giants. Always have been.
A couple of young punks.
Boundary throw in. Rayner again doing the ruck work inside attacking 50 for Brisbane. Briggs got rid of it. Thomas at ground level tried to shovel the handball out. Coleman got in the way and then gallops.
Bit slack there from Steve Cornelio to get over his shoulder there. No real need for that.
So the Lions control forward half territory once again. Inside 50 this kick. Briggs brought it to ground. Iden couldn't get a clean kick away. Neal forces the tackle on the Verdi, ball up. So 5.5 remaining, second term. This one's been a little dull compared to the opening quarter.
Yeah, not too many goals this quarter.
Kicked. In this quarter, we've only had 3 added. McCluggage tried to find Fletcher, went past him. Lohman, he's claimed, dropped the ball from Stone. Play on the call from the umpire. Lions of numbers. Fort to Gardner. At half forward, Gardner met by Bedford, turned over. Callaghan to Green. Stone still at half back. Awkward handball for Oliver. Got it back to Stone, though, and the Giants are clear on the broadcast wing.
They are. Callahan gets it, takes a bounce.
Hello, Dale.
Deep inside 50. Cadman goes up, takes it.
How are
goal,
things?
drops it on the third attempt. Gothard scoops it up. He snaps towards goal. It's high, it's floating, and it's across the face, and it pitches just inside for a boundary throw in the right forward pocket. Missed opportunity there for the Giants.
It was, because he could have given the handball to Toby Green. It would have been a good decision.
Yeah, probably same here.
Toby would have made a bit better fist of that one.
Close match.
Again, deep inside Giants territory.
Yeah.
Briggs out the back. Here's Gothard lurking.
Lots of goals in the first quarter.
He can storm into goal. Loops the handball over the top. Cadman just needs to get boost the ball and does. It was so messy, and it could have been calamitous, but it works out beautifully for the Giants.
Oh,
Gothard
yeah.
gave it to Cornelio, and Cadman finished the work.
Yeah, it was hard work, but the Cornelio handball wasn't the best. Could have just run in and kicked it himself, but wanted to include his teammate over the top.
Gee whiz, if that just... Any other time, that could just bounce, check it, and slide through.
Yeah. When the ground's a bit soft, that it doesn't tend to do that as much.
First goal of the day for Aaron Cadman. Picks 8-4-52, plays 7-5-47, so they re-establish a 5-point lead.
Yeah, he's had his hands to a lot of balls too. Hasn't quite got there yet.
Could have been an awkward-looking replay screen for Harvey Norman. Bonus gift cards with selected Australian-made furniture and bedding ends Monday at Harvey
Getting
Norman.
towards half-time, so I'll probably pop out and do a couple of things, and then we've got the second half, which isn't too bad.
Goes to ground. Oliver scoops the handball up to Briggs. He skies the kick inside, attacking 50 for the Giants, and then Grushevsky just enforced his body on Andrews, who thought it may have been a push in the back. Grushevsky to go back on a 45-degree angle, kick from 40 in the right forward pocket.
Great body.
Jeez, I struggled to get up this morning.
Out of position there with Harris Andrews. A little bit of a push,
it's getting a bit nippy
outside,
so I think that's why.
And you very rarely see that when Harris Andrews takes front spot, being pushed under the ball. He's already missed one. Needs to kick this. He's missed 2 actually.
And he comes in. And give a nice little buffer, given that this game has been seesawing. He sneaks it in. And he's pretty happy about it, Grushevsky. His seconds. And the Giants put it out to an 11-point lead. 9-4-58, plays 7-5-47. As I just run the fact check, that's the highest margin of the game so far.
Yeah, it's been goal for goal. Another centre clearance there, Oliver to Briggs. They're combining really well in there.
What is wrong with the Lions? We are just leaking goals each fucking week now. Like,
5 out of the middle.
It's fucking bullshit.
I just don't feel like they're on their game in the middle of it. Do they think so?
No, they don't feel like that they are at this stage. They have got gears, so they could turn it around in the second half. But as it sits here now, the effort and the energy that Giants are bringing is worrying them.
Not really without anyone, are they, the Lions? They're pretty healthy at the moment.
Pretty,
Just Oscar Allen.
They've got Oscar Allen. They've got Zorko. You could say hit world, but hasn't played for 12 months. I don't count him.
Draper dumped in the tackle by Cornelio, defensive side of the centre circle.
Lester's out today. He's an important defender. The cockroach.
So they do have a few thrown up. Briggs and Will Ashcroft, who feasts on the footy and spills out to Fletcher. Kicked long to half forward through the hands of Fonte. Bouncing ball here now. An opportunity for McCluggage. Pounces on it. He was run down by Himmelberg. Good tackle. Skewed off the side of the boot. And now Harrison Oliver kicks across goal. Dangerous kick to Cornelio. Put him under pressure against Marshall. Had to paddle into space. Clayton came through to try and pick it up. Wasn't able to. So Ash set upon by 4 Lions. Probably a throw, I would have thought. Gothard on the right boot. Squares it down the line. Good kick out front. Now of Daniels. He takes one bounce. He can set it up for a kick inside 50. Stringer went with one hand. He's got time and space to stop, to prop, to kick towards goal. It'll be across to the left and a mark. No?
Umpire saying no.
Umpire is just going to have a look. Toby Green marked it on the last line.
Why are they going upstairs? The umpire's already said that it's gone over.
He thought it was a behind the goal umpire.
Yeah. You think Toby knew it was a behind?
Review, it will be a behind. So a score review for Martor Safety Knives. Cut smarter, work safer. Visit martoraustralia.com.au. Pretty clear cut. He marked that over the line, so it'll be a minor score.
Score review complete. We can clearly see that the ball was taken over the line. Decision stands up behind.
Crypto get their couple of seconds on the scoreboard. Everyone's happy.
Yep.
5:59 to 7:5:47.
If only people could have seen your face as you delivered that picks. That was highly entertaining.
Always knew you were the voice of the Ark.
It was Dexter. He was the voice of the G.
Bailey to McKenna. Lions now left half forward. Quick transition down the outer wing. Inside 50. Lohman takes the mark unopposed. Harry Himmelberg standing there asking the question, how the hell did that happen?
How do they have so much space, considering we had to go upstairs for something that didn't need to go upstairs for? So they should have been set up. There's players everywhere.
Kai Lohman looking for his first impact on the scoreboard this afternoon.
Oh, that would really annoy Adam Kingsley when their pressure's been so good for the quarter.
Come on, Lions, we need it.
Goal late in the quarter. Brisbane
puts it through. Margin back to 6 points on the Robot Building Supplies scoreboard. Lohman with his first of the afternoon.
Yeah, he's had a pretty quiet game. 4 touches, but now a goal. Yeah, it was a transition from a kick-in was pretty good by Brisbane. It was pretty ordinary by the Giants. So many loose players. And there's a threat, Lohman, because he's good overhead. He's clever.
We'll leave the radio on for you guys for the half-time.
Do it for life picks.
Yeah, Darcy Wilmot's had 16 disposals. McCluggage 15, Neal 14, Marshall 13, Dunkley and Will Ashcroft 12. And for the Giants, Oliver's had 18. He leads a possession on the ground, leading possession winner. And then Bedford 13, Daniels 11, Stone 10, Green, Toby Green 10 and Gothard 10.
Good game of footy, minute and a half to play in this second term. We've got a secondary stoppage in the middle of the ground.
This is where the Giants have been great, though, in here. Getting the clearances, another one.
Callahan threw it on his boot to the wing. Bouncing ball was good to Brown. Didn't take it in, so paddled it to Bedford. And then Bedford had to go the hands back to him.
Gone.
Bailey wrapped him up, and then the secondary tackle from Coleman as he tried to fend off. And now a late opportunity for the Lions with a minute on the clock. On the near side, they go backwards. Wilmot. This is where they set up well. Set up the switch. Rayner has it in the back half, and they've got
a long switch on here.
Long switch. Player peeling out on the outer side. Tunstall went up to take the mark. Couldn't take it cleanly.
Front on contact from Toby.
Free kick. So 6-point margin at the moment as time ticks down.
That's what it was at quarter time.
Certainly was. Gardner. Just assessing his options. All very slow, methodical build-up. Now punches it long down the line. It's out on the full, looking for Charlie Cameron as not a great entry.
The Giants, Buckley
and it'll be a free
is
kick to Connor
injured, so he's not playing for the rest of the match.
30 seconds remaining. Harry Oliver, the late
turnover.
inclusion. Oh, Ash did well to recover it. Gives it back to Harry Oliver. Harrison Oliver. Goes towards centre wing. Krzyzewski had to go the spoil to knock the ball over the boundary line and out of play. Harrison Oliver, the late inclusion this afternoon for Lockie Whitfield. He was laid out with a hamstring, and if you're just tuning in, Jack Buckley is also off with a hamstring as well. The boundary update for Rapid Mesh Temp Fence. Don't rent, buy it at Bunnings.
Just got to close the quarter out here, GWS. Don't allow a late Brisbane goal.
Riccardi and Ford. Riccardi got a hand to it. Clayton Oliver wrapped up by Dunkley. Ball spills to Callahan, who just tried to tap it forward for the Giants. Will Ashcroft was standing in the path. Fed the hand pass to McCluggage. Kick was smothered. And then Daniels puts it inside 50. But they run out of time. But hold the lead at halftime, the Giants. 9-5-59 plays. 8-5-53. Goals to Riccardi, 2 of them. Krzyzewski's also got 2 singles to Green, Stringer, Bedford, Brown and Cadman. While for the Brisbane Lions, 2 to Rayner and Charlie Cameron, singles to McKenna.
So, I'll be back.
And Lyman, quick thought from you, picks before the break.
Good game. It's a good competitive game, slippery conditions, but the contest stuff has been good by GWS. They brought heat in that second quarter, and they'll go in feeling pretty good about themselves. They gifted a goal late in the quarter. With that kick in, which was really, really
I'll be back later on, folks. But close game.
But also earlier in the quarter when Cameron was able to get on the end of a goal. So they've probably got themselves to blame for a couple of goals. A 6-point lead, which is what it was at quarter time. Not a bad position to be in.
Yep. 9-5-59 plays, 8-5-53. We'll take a break and continue our analysis on the other side of this. Giants by 6 at halftime.
That quarter on AFL Nation was for Robot Building Supplies.
R-O-B-O-T. Robots got it.
When your internet gives you lemons, get Tangerine. Switch to Tangerine and get 10% off your monthly plan fee for every SIM-only mobile or mobile broadband plan you bundle with an active Tangerine NBN service. With easy setup, short hold times, no confusion, Tangerine offers great value internet with no lock-in contracts and high-speed plans available that keep up with your everyday. When your internet gives you lemons, get Tangerine. Visit tangerine.com.au to sign up today.
So, have you had anything to drink?
Yeah, but only a couple. And I ate a big meal.
Okay, breathe into the device, please. 1 long continuous breath.
I also drank plenty of water. And I'm a pretty big guy as well.
Okay, you've blown over 0.05, so I'm going to need you to step out of the car.
I'm not going to lose my license, am I? I didn't drink that much.
Stop kidding yourself. If you drink, don't drive. A message from the TAC.
If you drive a European car, make it stop as well as it goes. Bendix's Euro Plus disc brake rotors are designed specifically for European vehicles and feature high carbon metallurgy for superior braking. Their SwiftFit protective coating also inhibits corrosion, so rotors will look great for longer. A direct replacement for OE rotors and tested to strict European standards. Bendix's Euro Plus disc brake rotors are the perfect choice for discerning owners. Bendix. Put your foot down with confidence.
At Choices Flooring, we know choosing the right floor or window furnishings can feel overwhelming. That's why for over 60 years, we've been more than just a retailer. We're your partner in making the right choice. From stunning carpets and sleek timber to stylish blinds and shutters, our friendly team combine personalised service with state-of-the-art technology to bring your vision to life. And we're here for you every step of the way. Visit choicesflooring.com or head to your local showroom. Choices Flooring, helping you make the right choice. Melbourne and Geelong, Sexyland is your trusted adult products destination. With 11 stores across the region, we offer Australia's largest range of adult products. Shop confidently in-store, open late 7 days a week, or order online with 2-hour delivery across Melbourne and Geelong. Whether it's choice, convenience or privacy, we've got you covered. Visit your local store today or shop online at sexyland.com.au.
Growing a business is rewarding, but cash flow pressure can be stressful. Supplier invoices, tax obligations, payroll requirements, it all adds up. Octet can power your business with smart business finance. From lines of credit to unlocking cash from unpaid invoices, Octet helps your business move forward. Plus, you can choose to earn frequent flyer points on eligible payments. So, keep cash flowing, seize growth opportunities and be rewarded. Find out more at octet.com. That's OCTET.com. Lending criteria and conditions may apply.
Needing an energy boost to get through the day? Metro Petroleum has just what you need. Pull into your nearest Metro Petroleum now and enjoy the V350ml glass range with 2 for just $7.50. How good? Or you could get yourself a chocky fix because Cadbury Caramello Koala and Freddo 35 grams are 2 for only $4. Get yours today. Offers available May 1st to 31st at all participating Metro Petroleum locations. Metro Petroleum, more than just fuel.
Why does someone else's lunch always look better? Because you've got leftovers and they've got a cheeseburger, a chicken and cheese, small fries and a drink. Lunch envy for $6.95 with Macca's McSmart meal. Available from 10:30 a.m. to midnight at participating restaurants. Excludes McDelivery.
Imagine homes where luxury isn't an upgrade. Build a solar all-electric Henley home with up to $95,600 of standard inclusions others call extras. Imagine luxury at no extra cost with Henley Homes.
You're listening to AFL Nation for DD. Yes, I DD this footy season. And Victoria Police. Kick your career goals at Victoria Police. Apply now.
Now sends a low ball inside 50 over the head of Gardner. Landed nicely. Here's Riccardi. Bang! Bounces it home for his second of the day. And the Giants are up for the fight today.
7-4-46 by 6-5-41. The Giants by 5 points.
That's a shock kick.
And Charlie Cameron capitalises. He puts it through. He's second. And the Lions regain the lead.
Reeks out the back. Here's Gothard lurking again. Canelio. He can storm into goal. Loops the handball over the top. Cadman just needs to get boost the ball and does. It was so messy and it could have been calamitous. But it works out beautifully for the Giants.
Macca's, I'm loving it moments. This footy season, never miss a moment with McDelivery.
Giants by 6 points, half-time, NG Stadium, 9-5-59 plays, 8-5-53, 3 goals, 3 apiece in that term in what's been a relatively even contest. The largest margin was the Giants getting out by 11 points at the 24-minute mark of that second quarter as we get into the half-time floor show for Choices Flooring.
On AFL Nation, the halftime floor show for Choices Flooring. Style, comfort, quality. Helping you choose with confidence.
Choices Flooring, helping you make the right choice. Matthew Cox, John Donohoe and Liam Pickering with you this afternoon. Pickers, what's the key numbers for AIA Vitality? Protect what matters most. AIA doing it for life.
Well, the Giants are clear. The inside 50s, the indoor 50s. The inside 50s, 32 to 23. Yeah, 32 to 23. They brought real pressure to this game so far, made it a real scrap, which isn't suiting the Lions at the moment. Some of the major possession winners, they're using handball a lot too, the Giants. Major possession winners, Clayton Holland's been terrific. He's had 20 disposals, 8 clearances, 5 inside 50s. He's had a really good game so far. Bedford's had 14, Daniels 12. Connor Iden's been good at 11. Finn Callahan's had 11 as well. And for the Lions, Darcy Wilmot's a real smooth mover, isn't he? 17 disposals. Hugh McLagan's had 16. Lockie Neal's had 14. Will Ashcroft 13 and Marshall 13, Dunkley 12.
You mentioned, particularly in the first quarter, that the Giants were using it a lot by hand, but the numbers didn't necessarily indicate that.
It felt like they were trying to play a forward handballing game.
Has that changed at all now that we're at half-time?
Yeah, they've still got high handball numbers, but the game sort of isn't conducive because it's a bit slippery. I mean, so there's a lot of pressure in the game, so the forward handball can be dangerous. when Brisbane have been able to transition it, they've actually looked pretty dangerous, but they haven't allowed them too much of that Brisbane football at the moment. Now, it's only half-time, but if I'm coaches of the Giants, I'm happy with what I've seen. We gave up two, like if I'm talking, you've given up 2 goals that you didn't need to, 1 from a kick-in, and 2 from a kick-in, actually. One was just a turnover that Charlie Cameron kicked a goal, and the other one was just, they were asleep, to be honest. So take those out. They've got a 3-goal lead, but they haven't. They've only got a 1-goal lead, so it's game on.
I know you mentioned Clayton Oliver there, and obviously he is making it look easy, but who's made it look simple for Revo Fitness Training made simple? From my perspective, the Giants' midfield's made it look pretty simple.
Well, that's the way they've dominated out of the middle. I mean, that scores from clearance, the centre clearance in particular is really important. So they'll be happy with what they've delivered in the middle of the ground so far.
21-19 clearances.
It's the centre square.
Centre clearances 10-5.
Yeah, so 10-5, but they've got scores from those 10 entries.
Yeah.
So 10 clearances, I should say. So now they're going well. Their pressure levels is good. And if you keep the pressure up for 4 quarters against Brisbane, you're going to be in the game. But it's easier said than done. They're a classy team, the Lions. They've got a few players that aren't at the top of their game, though, mind you.
The ruck contest is an interesting battle for the Mackay Tall Timber ruckman of the day so far. Mackay Timber, quality Tasmanian oak timber. You've got Kieran Briggs on one side of the equation up against Fort and Draper, with Riccardi doing the bits and pieces for the Giants. And you can also probably include Rayner, given he's gone up a couple of times inside 50.
Yeah, I think because of the clearance domination in the centre square, I'll give it to Briggs. I think Briggs, he's combining really well with Clayton Oliver at the moment. So, yeah, they're a good new combination today.
The 1%er of the game for -1, the degree of difference in transport and warehousing. A nice rundown tackle by on Callum Brown when he just went with the bumper bar. Was that Bailey?
Zach Bailey, yeah.
So stuff
he had
like
some
that.
help from Coleman, but that was Bailey, yeah, terrific.
Yeah, so that was the 1%er of the day for -1.
Injury update for Carbone lawyers. When things go wrong, get Carbone on the phone. Lockie Whitfield was the laid out for the Giants earlier today with a hamstring injury. Harrison Oliver coming back in to the side for the Giants, while Jack Buckley's got a hamstring issue for the Giants as well. So I think they had 14 on the list coming into today's game.
Yep,
the Giants.
Had another one. He'll be out for a few weeks with a hamstring, which is disappointing for Jack Buckley.
The coaching move of the first half and the move you'd like to see in the second half for Henley Holmes, move in Ready Homes, henley.com.au. You got this spot on yesterday, so what would you like to see?
Look, I think Oliver, it started off Oliver to Neil, but I just think that they've got that combination working really well. I would keep Oliver. He's been at every centre bounce, and he's been on ball pretty much the whole game. So when he's been on the ground, he's been really, really important. So I'd keep that one rolling. Need to get Finn Callahan in the game a bit more. He started inside mid, but sort of only had the 11 disposals, only 4 kicks. Yeah. So you sort of want to get him rolling as well. So, look, I think overall it's been a good battle in the coach's box.
The unmissable moment so far for Drink Wise. You won't miss a moment if you drink Wise.
Well,
you mentioned at the start of the game that it was going to be Charlie Cameron.
Well, he's kicked 2 and he's kicked 1 really good one. So, yeah, I'll go with Charlie.
The live ladder update for Harley & Sons Roofing for the best roof in town. The Giants at the moment with this 6-point leader up to 13th on the ladder, 91.3%. So they need to boost that as much as they can.
Well, we won't be getting a percentage booster today, I wouldn't have thought.
The Lions 24 points and 7th on the ladder as of right now. Their percentage healthy, 115. So a bit of work to do. If the Giants can hold on, they'll draw level with the Dogs and North Melbourne and St Kilda.
Remembering that the Dogs have got a game this afternoon in an hour and 20 minutes.
They do.
Against the informed Melbourne, who are sitting up in 6th spot at the moment.
Nam today.
Nam today, not
bring you to that
Melbourne.
game very, very soon.
Yes, we'll take it there at the conclusion of this game this afternoon. Only the 2 matches on Sunday afternoon in round 11.
They're good games. We haven't been dished up stinkers. Mind you, last Sunday night wasn't a bad game in the end. It was the Giants and the West Coast.
Recovered things.
We've had a hell of a lot of bad Sundays.
We have, yeah, and that seems to be the game that I'm doing every Sunday.
Yeah. And guess what? It's going to get better for the next 6 weeks with the boys returning.
Well, I had to look at next week to see what game I'll be doing, because I don't think I'll be doing a game Saturday, but the Sunday game...
You with the Alice with me?
I'll be doing the Alice, yeah. The 3:15 game against the Giants, which will be a good game.
Jeez, you and I are spending a lot of time together.
Way too much time.
Way too much time.
Get a room.
Have a look at these games next week. Like St Kilda Hawthorn on Thursday night will be a beauty at Marvel. Blues and Cats Friday night at the G will be a good game. Sydney Richmond, you'd think Sydney would get that job done. Brisbane and Yallop. Brisbane and Fremantle.
Looking forward to that game.
That'll be a ripper. That's yours where you go up to call the big game.
Yes, going up there for
that. Bulldogs Collingwood will be another ripper. as I said, Melbourne Giants and then Eagles and Essendon will just be full of intrigue, really.
We've still got two games to go, though. Stop looking at the round ahead. We've got 2 games to go.
So for next week. Yeah, we've got a game and a half. Yeah. We've got half of this game, and then we've got the next game, which I'm looking forward to watching when I finish here.
George's Laurie halftime show style.
I'm going to go and rate that fridge.
Yeah, I know you are.
See what's around.
Helping you choose with confidence. AFL Nation for DD, SIDD this footy season, and for Victoria Police. Kick your career goals at Victoria Police up high now. It is the Giants by 6, halftime, NG Stadium.
You're listening to AFL Nation for DD. Yes, I DD this footy season. And Victoria Police. Kick your career goals at Victoria Police. Apply now.
Some say peace and quiet is priceless. Parents say it's $6.95. Keep the backseat peace and enjoy a quiet car with Macca's Happy Meal. Available 10:30 a.m. to midnight for a limited time at participating restaurants. Excludes McDelivery. Extra charges may apply.
Sick of your wheelbarrow doing your back in? The Pivotal Wheelbarrow's got these ripper pivoting handles that move with you. So whether you're hauling a full load across a rough site or just tipping it out, your back, neck and wrists aren't copping a flogging. One smooth tip and the job's done. Easy as. No drama, no injuries. Just get the job done and knock off on time. The Pivotal Wheelbarrow. Grab one at Bunnings. Your back will thank you, mate.
Celebrate Australian Made Week at Harvey Norman with bonus gift cards. Spend $500 or more on a huge range of Australian made, including selected lounges, dining, bedroom furniture and mattresses, and receive 10% of your purchase price in gift cards. Harvey Norman proudly supports local jobs, communities, skills and craftsmanship. Celebrate Australian Made Week with this huge offer, but be quick. 10% in gift cards ends Monday. Best range, best brands, best prices at Harvey Norman now. Conditions and exclusions apply.
Darren's days of digging blind are over. Ever since he blindly dug into that internet cable and took out an entire neighbourhood. Ever since his insurance declined to cover the repair costs. And ever since he saw that he was millimetres away from also striking a high voltage electricity cable. Don't be like Darren. Always search before you dig online before every job to avoid striking buried pipes and cables. Search before you dig online every time. And never dig blind.
Tyre Power's Mega May sale gives you the power to save on a mega range of Kumho tyres. Enjoy mega savings on a gigantic range of Kumho tyres suitable for passenger cars, SUVs, utes and four-wheel drives. Buy 3 and get 1 free. That's buy 3 and get 1 free on selected Kumho tyres right now at Tyre Power. Get the power of a safer drive during Tyre Power's Mega May sale. Visit tyrepower.com.au or call 13 21 91 for your local independent owner.
A legendary country deserves a legendary bottle shop. At Liquorland, we've been filling fridges and helping Aussies raise a glass for over 50 years. Cold, but cosy nights in. And summer sundowners, hosting the watch party. Or cooking for a full house, for the last minute dash on the way, or ordering your favourites from the couch. We'll bring the epic value and the legendary drinks. Liquorland. Legendary. Choose to drink wise.
Ever feel like you're ready for more, but not sure what's next? Maybe you've outgrown your job, or you're ready for something that matters. At Victoria Police, get more out of your everyday. With hundreds of career options, who knows where the job could take you? Wherever you go, you'll be part of a community and team that has your back. Your life outside of work is supported too, with 9 weeks annual leave. If you're ready for more, search Police Careers. Victoria Police. Recruiting now. Authorised by the Victorian Government, Melbourne.
Imagine homes where luxury isn't an upgrade. Build a solar all-electric Henley home with up to $95,600 of standard inclusions others call extras. Imagine luxury at no extra cost with Henley Homes.
Robot Building Supplies is a family-run business and understands the value of being home with the family.
Robots got it.
That's why they have supplies to help you build a man cave, a kid's game room, a tool shed.
Robots got it.
Helping build family time and man caves since 1946.
Robots got it.
Robot Building Supplies. Notting Hill, Sunshine, Preston, Dramana, Pakenham, Coldstream and Darnham. We're robot, but we're human. Robotbuildingsupplies.com.au.
ROBOT. Robot Building Supplies.
You're listening to AFL Nation for DD. Yes, IDD this footy season. And Victoria Police. Kick your career goals at Victoria Police. Apply now.
Giants by 6 points. Did
you finish eating yet?
I just did. It usually took a little bit longer to get down. But anyway.
Nice of you to eat that out of the studio.
Oh, I did.
And race back in.
Did.
As the rules would suggest.
At least I'm back.
You're back, yes.
Matthew
like
Cox,
one member of our team.
John Donahoe and Liam Pickering. We'll leave that to you to figure out who's currently missing. We are here thanks to DD, and for Victoria Police Careers Apply now. Goal kickers to half-time. Riccardi's got 2. Grishevsky's got 2 for the Giants. Singles to Toby Green, Jake Stringer, Toby Bedford, Callum Brown and Aaron Cadman. While for the Brisbane Lions, 2 to Rayner and Charlie Cameron. Singles to McKenna, McLaughlin, Neal and Lohman. The goal kickers so far
Find
this
any food in
afternoon.
those fridges picks? Tomo.
Come on, Tomo.
Come on, Tomo.
I've stuck a toasted sandwich in.
The self-proclaimed cult hero of SEN.
Yeah.
He calls himself that, does he?
He did.
His mob got beaten by 170 points again
They
yesterday.
are possibly the worst football team in Australia.
No,
they lost by
the
300.
Lions.
They lost by 300 points last week.
The Nunawading Lions. And he
300.
230.
Our man only got about 2 or 3 possessions as well. Not a great day out.
Not probably his go. He's better behind the buttons.
Well, while we're on this, our backroom didn't have a good day either. The man sitting a little further behind had a shocker too.
What's he done?
He was up in the bush somewhere.
Playing footy.
Oh, catching money, was he?
Full forward that got cold.
Oh, it's not ideal when you stick the full forward.
12 kicked on him.
Oh, really?
Tried to replicate Josh Tracy for Kahuna, I heard.
Is that where he's playing, Kahuna?
Yeah, he played up at Kahuna yesterday.
For an Appleby territory. Josh Tracy territory?
Do anything for money, that boy.
Yeah, well, he's, I see him on a lot of podcasts these days with Dylan friends.
Dylan friends?
He's lobbing up everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, it's half-time here, and it's the Giants by 6 points over the Lions, and the Lions need to get rolling.
Certainly do. Finn Callahan, no score involvement's an interesting stat. Yeah.
He's only had 4 kicks. He's had 11 disposals, but no real effect today for him.
AFL Nation for DD, yes, IDD, we're ready to go, and they get
clearance.
another centre clearance. Daniels bursts out from stoppage, sends it inside 50. Cadman went up with the 1 mid, couldn't take it cleanly. Gallop on the last line. Cadman's followed up. He tried to fire a handball out, towed in to a little bit of space. Grishevsky now, an opportunity for the Giants for the first of the quarter. Gothard gives them that, and that is a hell of a start. Just what they needed. A little bit of breathing room.
Straight out of the centre again. We've talked about this time and time again. It's an area that Brisbane need to get better at. It's 11-5 out of the middle. That's gone straight down. They've got a goal out of that. Brett Daniels has been good. He got the centre clearance and a nice start. It's going to grab my toasted sandwich.
All right, you go. You go.
Before it burns. I don't want to burn the joint down. We had that happen already. Someone left something in the bloody toaster.
They did. Liam Pickering will be back in about 8 minutes.
No, 2 seconds.
Great finish by Gothard. What is going on Sunday afternoon footy? 10-5-65 to 8-5-53 for Combank backing Aussie business.
Yeah, man on the button asleep at the wheel again. Forgot to turn the microphone off, so apologies for the clattering in the eardrums.
27 seconds that took Coxie.
Oh, we're falling apart.
We are.
Our major partner, 4 and 20 Pies. You can't have footy without a 4 and 20 Pies. We straighten up, and the Lions attempt to straighten up. Dunkley, Neal, Levi, Ashcroft, kick towards half forward. Ash went up with the one hand, brought it down to McMullen. And then it was Callahan to Thomas, Daniels, all hand passes to Briggs, who gets it back to McMullen, who kept working and has delivered it on a platter to Stringer inside, attacking 50, who will go back and line up for his second of the afternoon. He's directly in front. Will have to kick from 50.
They're losing their structure a bit here, the Lions.
It's felt clunky all day.
Yeah.
And whether that's a mix of the pressure that has come from the Giants and the slippery conditions on the surface. As I say that, the sun now peeks through for the first time this afternoon. Stringer's kick. Well, it was on collision course with the left-hand goalpost, but it worked its way back. His kick too, and as quick as that, the Giants have jumped out to a game-high 18-point lead on the Combank scoreboard, backing Aussie business day in, day out, no doubt. Be a snag of the day contender as well for Tasman Butchers, the meat specialists. 11-5-71 plays, 8-5-53. Stringer's got 2, and the Giants have the early momentum in the second half.
Certainly do. When have we seen a Brisbane team get cut up by a hand so easily through the middle of the ground? It just doesn't happen in the last couple of years. Because he's come back with his toasty in hand.
Yeah, absolutely. But that was it's a good start to the third quarter by the Giants, I should say. Stringer. He's got a couple.
His second. 11-5-71, 8-5-53. Back in the middle we go. Clearance, a rare clearance for the Lions. Neal gives it to Tunstall off half-back. He bombs it long inside 50. They need a mark here, the Lions. Fort was down there. Rayner nearly came flying past. Couldn't take it cleanly. Himmelberg did. Now the Giants can mop up with Ash at half-back to Thomas. They work their way out. Ash gets it back. He bounces his way down the broadcast wing. Carves a path through. He's running fast. Takes his third bounce. Now he's at half-forward. Sets it up. 2-on-1 against the Giants. Cadman was there. He stole it away from Gardner momentarily, but the run, gut-busting run from Ash, setting this up, and we are 30 metres out, just about directly in front with the ball up.
Briggs tried to tap it behind him. It's only Lions on O'Neill. Claimed by Cadman. Spun around.
Hold the ball.
Cadman to come up with the free kick after tackling Lockie Neal. Neal's asking, where was my prior? I think you had it, Lockie, to be fair.
Very good start in this third quarter by the Giants. Well, absolutely had his prior.
Yeah, Harvey Norman replay, not kind to you as you attempt to query that call. Lockie Neal. Harvey Norman replay bonus gift cards with selected Australian-made furniture and bedding. Ends Monday at Harvey Norman. Cadman lining up for his second.
Oh, yeah.
And, he's put it through. The Giants have created a big buffer. 4.5 in to the third quarter. They've pushed it out now to a 24-point lead. 12-5-77 plays, 8-5-53. And a shot of Chris Fagan down on the Crowes Electrical and Solar bench. Kick goals with Crowes Electrical and Solar. He's got all sorts of problems that he's got to deal with now. The coach of the Brisbane Lions for Henley Holmes, call 1-800-64-64-64.
Sure, why Lockie Neal was asking the question. Of course he had prior. Nice finish by Aaron Cadman, who's got a couple. It's a perfect start to the third quarter. They had to work so hard with so much pressure.
I'm a bit late, folks.
Now they're getting some results.
And we're fucked.
Glenn Pickering, our expert, machine panel service. Noshes away on a beautiful toasted ham and cheese sandwich.
Bloody beautiful.
Right up in the middle of the ground. Neal involved in the contest. As they might get another clearance here, the Giants. There's a whistle from behind play. Is advantage paid? It is. They can go for goal from 48 metres out. Another one to the Giants. Brent Daniels from downtown. The Lions all stopped. Daniels took the advantage, and they are piling on the goals now, the Giants. It's a 30-point margin.
Out of the centre again. If you have a look, I think it's contact below the legs. Look, there you go. It was going to be a free kick to Gothard, and they took the advantage, and Brent Daniels, who was a very important player in this team, said, and he's been good today, Daniels. He's up to 16 disposals, 7 score involvements and a goal.
He's making it look simple for Revo Fitness. Training made simple. It's about the third time I've done that this year. So the Giants have kicked the opening 4 goals of this quarter. The challenge now is on Brisbane to respond, because it was a similar phase of the game against the Cats last Thursday night, where they let the game escape for them, and they're heading down a treacherous path again today as Briggs is wrapped up by Neal. We get another stoppage, edging towards centre-half forward for the Lions. Draper tapped down to Harrison Oliver. He wins the clearing kick for the Giants. Half forward, Tunstall thumped it back. It's a game of volleyball. It's still at half forward for the Giants. Will Ashcroft burrowed in to try and escape Cadman, who is bringing the pressure. He's doing the 1%ers for -1 refrigerated transport. 30 points the margin for the Giants after they led by 6 at half-time.
Plus 13 in tackles, Giants.
Cornelio from the stoppage, quickly threw it on the boot. Cadman through his legs. Gallop riding him in shotgun. Paddled out. Here's Gothard. Did well. That was really clever. Gothard again. His second. The kid can play. A little parry forward with the foot. Scooped it up and finished beautifully. He's a find, this kid. And now they're out to 36 points.
They've put 5 on Brisbane on their chin in 5 minutes of playing time.
When does that happen, Pix?
Very rarely against this team. They have stuck 5 on them.
Great finish from Gothard. Second of the afternoon. As you said, Pix, we've gone, 6 minutes, 7.5 minutes in this quarter. They've kicked 5 goals.
Unbelievable.
Conceded 5 straight against the Cats.
Yeah. Well,
it's
a bit of a concern.
Conceding 6-3.
Yeah, so we don't want to see that again today. If you're Brisbane, just put that on 5-2-6, please.
Back in the middle. Oh,
Black Booker.
He's
put a Black Booker going.
Having ham and cheese toasties and now demanding the replay screen for Harvey Norman be changed.
We've got to have a bit of fun when we're doing a game.
Briggs.
Do everything.
So we've lost Pix now for the next 5 minutes.
No way. I'm right in on this.
Ball at centre-half back.
Giants are playing terrific footy.
Brisbane under the pump. McCluggage shuffles the kick towards the outer wing. Stones beat Revell to the footy. Gives Ash an opportunity by hand. He takes a bounce across half-back. Ash switches play. It's a little risky because it's landed in front of Fonte.
This
He's
is
now
bullshit.
got pressure from McLaughlin, but coped with it well. Harrison Oliver evades the trouble, and the kick to the centre wing is good.
Oh, this is not good for us, Lions.
Back to Harrison Oliver, who kept moving.
Anyone watching on
Fonte
Twitch or
to Callum
YouTube?
Brown, right half forward, pokes it into the pocket for the Giants. Just a little high and wide of Stringer over the line and out of play. I reckon he was in two minds then, Brown. His eyes were lighting up.
But I think what he was thinking was, if I kick it to one-on-one high to Harris Andrews, will knock it through. So I think the right option was the way he went into the pocket, set up at a stoppage here to try and get a clearance.
Lions have been stunned in this quarter. Thrown in, Briggs paddled it down only as far as Tunstall, who threw it on his boot to get it out of defensive 50. It'll come right back, though, as it's checked up, rolled out, and it will be a lasso free kick. Jaden Laverty, the recipient. They have dominated the Lions in rare fashion in this quarter. They've played 9.5 minutes.
I'm not too upset about
none.
Sydney or Cats.
Brown,
They generally play well, but this is just
Ash across the
rubbish.
centre of the ground. He takes off, bursts through, and sends him to full forward. Big flyers go up, and
Terrific
Wilmot
mark,
takes a nice mark, flying in from the side.
He's been good, Wilmot.
He's one of their best.
He is. What's he up to? 17, 18 disposals now.
As he goes straight up the guts of NG Stadium, over the head of a teammate. It's one back by Gothard. Here's Ash again. He gets another go at it. Chips into the pocket. Deep ball was for Cadman. Off hands, read by Andrews. That's got to be holding the ball. Had to be. He was spun around 3 times. Green scoops it up around the body. It'll bounce. It'll bounce. It's a goal. His second. And they are running riot now, the Giants. Toby Green with the classy finish. And this is a blowout, Pix.
It is now. This is very un-Brisbane-like.
6 goals to none in this quarter.
Are our defenders fucking doing anything in this match?
42 points. The Combank backing Aussie business. Why that wasn't holding the ball, I'll never know.
No, that was definitely holding the ball against Andrews. I don't know why they didn't pick it. It bounced through for Tobe. Just donks him and runs fourth.
It's worth changing the channel.
Yeah, not really. Got a couple more to come.
Change it back.
Didn't Quarters have a day out yesterday, though? Got the quaddie as well.
We're not supposed to say that in case Mrs. Quartermain's listening. He broke even. He broke even.
Talk about shooting yourself in the foot. And then he's just taking another mouthful of his sandwich. Ball inside 50. Laverty comes in for the intercept mark. They have got them covered, the Giants.
We want to see a bit of a response from Brisbane, don't we?
I'm not sure they've got anything left. They just don't look as if they're in the game.
Look at this bloke. He's everywhere.
Daniels inside 50. The link up over the head of Riccardi.
We could get
Gardner
10
getting
goals
It's a looping
scored
handle
against
for
us in a
Gallup, puts
quarter.
him under pressure.
That's how bad things are at the moment.
Cadman again.
Good pressure inside forward 50, isn't it? Fantastic by the Giants.
He had a day out the last time these two teams played, round 14 last year, kicked 5 goals in what was many Rigardi's coming-of-age match.
Oh,
Jesse kicked 6
dear.
on the day, but it was Cadman's performance that stood bright.
Maybe I'm jinxing them. by doing
13
these
marks.
match
He's lining up for
live streams, Dale. I'm one of those weird people like that.
Aaron Cadman has killed it through beautifully.
I think I need to go for like 6 or 7 toilet breaks for us to kick a goal. If you know what I mean, you know? Leave the room for a bit.
A dominant display.
Fucking hell.
The Giants reminding us what they are capable of.
7 goals in 7 minutes.
They've got 100 up already.
Have kicked against, I know. They've kicked that against the Brisbane Lions, I should say.
Brisbane Bears.
Oh
Brisbane
no,
Lions.
where were the Brisbane
7
Bears?
goals in 7 minutes.
This is incredible.
Oh.
And it's, I'll tell you who's doing a lot of damage. Brett Daniels. Jeez, he's important.
Picks, we've played 12 minutes and 50 seconds in this quarter.
That's on the actual clock, but it's 7 minutes of playing time.
Goals at the 27-second mark, 2:14, 4:35, 5:47.
Go lie on your
This is
bed.
remarkable what we're seeing against the two-time reigning premiers. Back in the middle we go. Brown got up. In fact, it was Riccardi in the ruck for the Giants. Stolen away by Callahan. He, on hands and knees, funneled it backwards. Flicked out there by
7
Fletcher.
goals.
Over
Wow.
the top of it. Thomas, who lays the big tackle on Fort. We're going to ball up. I haven't seen Brisbane cut up like this for a very long time.
9 inside 50, 7 goals.
Gee whiz, Thomas.
Chris Fagan needs
over his
to
shoulder. He's getting funky
unleash
now.
his Lee
Thomas inside 50.
Matthews
Ball came from Tunstall
at
into a dangerous spot.
quarter,
Krzyzewski
that
and
third
Andrews
quarter
are there.
time.
Here they go again. They're
No
lining
more
up.
cuddly
Ryan
Care
throwing his weight
Bear.
around.
I
Rayner
don't
in
want
the
that
back
shit.
half. He dumped it out of there to Gallup, who just walked it over the line. Is that deliberate? It is.
It is deliberate.
He's pinged him. He gathered and walked straight over the line. Jake Stringer just held back picks because he knew what was going on.
He had to be a bit cleverer than that. He pretended he was going to kick it.
And now an opportunity for their 8th goal of the quarter. Jake Stringer.
The form they're in, you'd be backing him in, wouldn't you?
He's pointed his shoulder to goal. This for his 3rd of the afternoon. He runs around for their 8th in the quarter. Does he bend it back enough? No. A rare miss for the Giants. 16-6-102 to 8-5-53. We still have Coxie 12 and a half minutes to play in this 3rd term.
As Coleman brings the Lions back in, they've gone to 2-on-3 in favour of the Giants. Stone wins the footy. Will send GWS back inside, attacking 50. Ball racing towards the scoreline. Coleman keeps it alive, and Brown drags him down under pressure. It'll be all clear for a minus score. So it's a 50-point margin in favour of GWS on the CommBank backing Aussie Business scoreboard. Bailey has it at centre-half back. Short to Reville as they try to manufacture something out of half-back. Coleman almost brought down. Got the kick inside 50. Lohman went up. Still gets hands to it, juggling, evading trouble, retreating ground. Handball back to Marshall. A wide handball for Dunkley, who just decides to load up long. And it's offline through for a minus score, back to 49 points on the CommBank backing Aussie Business scoreboard. What can they do, Picks? Is there anything in their artillery to do, the Brisbane Lions?
They can't get their hands on the ball. That's the issue.
Oh, to this near side. Himmelberg gets it, goes. He took a bounce. Handball through to Brown in a bit of space. Chipping down the wing. They're out everywhere here. Cadman loops the handball over the top. Here's Gothard again. Chips into the pocket. Stringer all by himself. He'll chip over the top again. Grishevsky waits at the top of the square.
This is a breakdown.
We haven't seen Brisbane cut up like this for a very long time. That was coast to coast.
It was.
And now Max Grishevsky will line up in the left forward pocket to kick his 3rd of the day. And the Giants' 8th of the quarter.
We're not even halfway through the quarter yet.
I had a bad feeling about. I haven't been feeling very confident about the way that we've played for the last few weeks.
Young man with so much talent from 30 metres out, basically directly in front, chips it through. They've got 8. He's got 3, and the Giants have banged on 8 unanswered goals in this 3rd quarter. 17-7-109 to 8-6-54 for CommBank backing Aussie Business. And they are running hot for Ream picks. It's all a Ream, Australia's favourite.
They're just being able to create loose men. There's loose men everywhere. Loose men everywhere, sorry. Look at this. All forward play. The forward handballs work beautifully for them today. Look at the space. Harris Andrews betwixt and between. Oh, yeah, they're in They're in a world of hurt, the Lions.
They're in no man's land.
They are. They're just a step off the pace. It doesn't matter who you're playing against. When they get their tails up, they're damn hard to stop. 55 points the lead here to the Giants.
109 points, and we're in the third quarter.
Not quite halfway through.
No.
Draper in the middle. He lost control of it. Bailey flicked it out to Neal. Will Ashcroft. They've got to get moving, but the game could already be escaping them.
Escaping them, all right.
Laverty to Callaghan. I got myself into a little bit of a muddle, much like Brisbane. All stuck in no man's land. Callaghan to Ash at half-back. Gives the handball. They've just full of run. Harrison Oliver's coughed it up, though.
They went one too many.
Will Ashcroft to reveal inside 50. And Morris takes the mark. Again, he's barking orders. He's had a frustrating afternoon. He places this into the pocket. Smart for Lohmann, who's on a tight angle but was unopposed.
Harrison Oliver just premeditated his handball there, and it was the wrong option. But they were running in waves again, coming out of defence, the Giants. They just went one handball too many. And now it's resulted in a shot at goal here for Kai Lohmann.
It's a breaker run of 8 straight goals. And they're first for this term, and he can't execute. Hits the post.
When you're having those sort of days, like Morris missed one similar, hit the post from the same spot. Now Lohmann's missing them.
54 points the margin on the CommBank Backing Aussie Business scoreboard.
Brisbane's biggest loss in the last 2 years, Picks, was a 66-point loss to the Gold Coast last year. That's it. And they're getting blown out right now. So a chance to have one of their biggest losses in some time. As they've got it on the wing.
I think my tip's not going to happen. Tipping is also not happening this week.
Here's Bedford. He handballs on now.
Thanks, Kangaroos.
For Gothard.
Clever there.
He was, as his ball was smothered by Wilmot, who stuck with it. Gothard stuck with him, though. Dragged it back in to Wilmot in the pocket. And it spills out. We're going to ball up.
We had a chat with Jason McCartney before. He sounded quite upbeat about this game today and their matchup against the Lions.
Run up again. Draper took it out of there and then quickly banged it on the boot to clear the defensive 50. Bouncing ball was trapped nicely by Levi Ashcroft, but again won back by the Giants. Ash had to spin out of trouble, was able to release the handball. Fonte on
the
hands and
Blues.
Knees, burrowing his way through. It spills out for Rayner.
Yeah,
Was
Paul
he taken
Vossi.
high? He was.
What
And
the
it'll
fuck
be
is going on
McMullen
with
that
the
Fridges
Blues?
will
The
slow things
2 in a
down little bit
row.
for the Lions.
And I'm not sure if they try to slow the game down, that is a weapon that they could use, Brisbane, to limit the damage. As Rayner's in all sorts. He's gone left, gone right, gone left, long kick down the line. And Laverty reckons he was being held, and the umpire agrees.
He's been all right today, Laverty, behind the ball. Did he get the flick from Essendon, or they just trade him?
He got mutual agreement.
I'm pretty sure it was, you're not going to be with us.
Yep, okay. I can't remember. I couldn't remember.
Actually, I think he may have been a delisted free agent from memory.
So he'd been delisted, yeah.
Stringer.
Very weird few weeks of footy. West Coast are playing much better too.
Inside 50, Green 2 to beat, ball to ground. Lockie Neal in defensive 50, wrapped up by Toby Green, ball up. So they're at 50 points for this quarter, GWS. The most points in a third quarter was 57 in 2025 against the Swans. So this is record breaking. Now they're 1 point away from it. Toby Green's got his third. And it is a 60-point margin in favour of the Giants, and all the damage has been done in this third quarter. It is quite extraordinary what we have witnessed in the 21 and a half minutes that we've travelled in this third term. 18-7, 1-15, place 8-7-55 on the CommBank Backing Aussie Business scoreboard.
What's the live ladder say of Brisbane's percentage at the moment? Because they were 116 coming in.
And you had a crack at Thomas for saying it would be a percentage boost.
I said it won't be a percentage boost. It was only a goal at half time.
When that loads up, Picks, I'll let you know. But
okay, come back to me. 10-goal lead. My God.
3 for the day for Toby Green.
Yeah, 3 to Green, 3 to Cadman, 3 to Gillespie.
And another clearance out of the middle for the Giants. Callaghan inside 50 and Coleman mops it up. So does this tell you more about the Giants or the Lions? Are we seeing a decline of the reigning premiers?
I don't think so, but would they get beaten by last week? 40-odd points?
41.
So just how hungry are they? That's the question.
Percentage is down to 108.8.
So they've lost 8%.
The Giants are up to 96.8.
So far.
Wilmot. Deep inside defensive 50. Bites it off through the middle of the ground. Good kick to Bailey at centre-half back. He rolls onto his right boot, tells him to come at him. They just don't look as in sync as they normally are. Marshall had that ball slapped out of his hands. Now the Giants in motion. Green over the top to Thomas. Didn't sit for him.
Oops.
Marshall was with him in tow at half forward. He towed it forward. Did well. Harvey Thomas cleaned up his own mess. Now goes backwards again.
camera's gone
Toby
dead.
Green chips to the pocket. It's all
Even the
working
camera
the
doesn't
Giants'
even
way.
want to
Is
watch
that
this
Stringer in
match.
the pocket again?
Yes, it is.
Oh, no.
Jake the Snake. And there's a goal of the day contender. They can do no wrong at the moment, the Giants.
He's got 3-2.
That is a cracking finish from the pocket. And they've banged on 19 goals in the game. 10-2 to 0-2 in the quarter picks.
Yeah, it's been unbelievable. But, yeah, the effort levels of some of the Brisbane players, you'd have to question that. Look at that. Who wanted it more? That young fella. Little Harvey Thomas. Wanted it more. And then, of course, the Snake was always going to kick this. When his tail's up, bang. Goal of the day.
So this is
10 goals against the Lions. This is the worst feeling
in a third quarter
during a live
quarter.
stream. I think I've felt in a long time, folks.
Coincidentally, the Brisbane Lions.
I tell you what, there's plenty of time left still. 6.5, nearly 7 minutes left.
87, I think, is the record that the Lions produced over the Cats in 92.
See, I kind of feel like throwing one of the monitor screens at something.
Curiously tried to take the
I've got
advantage
3,
moment,
so
got
it's
himself out of that
I can
trouble
do it.
From the Canelio pressure, takes a couple of bounces. Defensive side of the broadcast wing. Levi Ashcroft up the line to McKenna.
Luggage is short if he wants to.
This is like the Lepage boss coaching days.
Inside 50, and Thomas again. He is desperate. Spoils it over the boundary line and out of play in the left forward pocket. And he epitomises what GWS have done in this third quarter.
No
Liam
doubt.
Pickering for Sheen Panel Service.
Yeah, no doubt. He has. Like one end he's setting up a goal, the other end he's saving a goal. So he's doing his bit.
Picks, there's still 6 minutes left in the quarter.
I know, it's unreal.
Draper.
I did have a little,
Clayton Oliver.
Been good.
To Laverty, high ball
like a
to
little
half
cow
back.
stress ball.
That's
But it's
right
like a fidget
by
thing.
Fletcher, who
And I
takes it on his
accidentally
chest. 56
busted
for a
it.
goal.
Not a lot of movement, though.
I
There's
should
a lot
get
of
one of those.
pointing, but not a lot of movement inside that forward 50.
So he'll check it up to the pocket. It's not a great kick at all as Briggs takes the mark in front of Draper.
He's been ordinary Draper.
And this might be a win that gets the Giants season going forward.
They've had 1 or 2 of these a year.
Yeah, they
where
do.
You think they can't win with all those players out. You know, they win.
They do. As Himmelberg goes to the outer side. Oh, big mark by Brown.
He's been good,
He's
Brown.
been really good. Sticky mitts.
Him and Hyden have both been excellent.
So he'll play on, chip forward to another teammate, Gothard.
Yeah, but look at them running. Giants are just
full of run.
Full of run at the moment.
Those who came to watch today are seeing something special. Down the line, Harris Andrews is underneath this. It clears all of them. Green and Coleman. Coleman went to ground. Oh, great pick up from Bedford. Another one coming up. Brent Daniels takes a bounce. He can run into an open goal and bang home another. His second. And the rot continues. The Giants are on fire. And this is getting well and truly out of hand now. Another one for Brent Daniels, his second of the afternoon. And they have kicked, what, 11
Caffeine
goals
is not a strong enough drug
In a row in this quarter.
for this
Still 5
match,
minutes of
folks.
time left.
And that's all I've
How
got.
good was the scoop up by Bedford?
Yeah, brilliant.
So Green in the contest did well. Bedford scooped it up with the quick hands to Green. And then an acre of space for Daniels to work into for his second.
Only had 18 disposals, Daniels, but God, they've been good.
He's so important to this side.
It's critical. 8 score involvement, 2 goals, 6 clearances.
27-127 to 8-7-55 for Combank backing Aussie business day in, day out.
And all those numbers for
Ask that question again in the next
Draper,
half an hour,
Clayton
Dale.
Oliver forward,
So I
handball.
think it will be.
Lands in the lap of Fletcher, who's claimed by Gothard. Spills free. Clayton Oliver back to Gothard. Slight fumble, but regathers on top of the centre circles. Sends GWS inside 50. Cadman up. Couldn't take the mark. Coleman mopping up. Found Tunstall, who copped a knock as he released the kick to the wing. And it's a turnover. Callaghan, the intercept mark. Attacking side of the broadcast wing. 4.5 remaining third term. Margin 72 points. As Callaghan puts it inside 50. Gallup getting back. Takes a strong intercept mark in front of Cadman. Short to Levi Ashcroft at half-back, but they are stunned, the Lions.
We might put Link to work out the back. What is the most goals in a quarter of footy by any team? 15, is it? Thank you, Link.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that all it is?
Yep, so they're not far away from that now, the Giants. They might get another one here. Cadman into Bedford, who steams in, and the smother came from Gallup. Got a hand in there at the right time. Tunstall trying to bounce his way out.
Trouble,
Ashcroft got into a little bit of trouble. Giants again. Here's Callahan from the paint of 50. He sets it up.
20
goals.
We've still got a quarter to go.
Marshall just in a little muddle up there. Green taken high. Dropped his knees. A veteran move from Toby.
He's too clever. He's got 3. He's been very good, Toby. 15 disposals, 3 goals, 8 score involvements as well.
So this for their 12th straight of the quarter with 3.5 on the clock. And for their 21st of the game, keep in mind, there is another quarter to go. Toby Green runs around, bangs through his 4th. Easy as you like for the Giants. 12 goals in a quarter of footy against the 2-time reigning premiers. 21-7, 133 to 8-7-55 for Combank backing Aussie business picks.
Oh, it's been an absolute rout. Have a look at some of these quarter numbers.
This is like local footy.
Equal or better that 15-goal quarter.
You know how some local footy clubs just get belted week in, week out? This has got very similar vibes now.
Look at your phone. 21 inside 50s to 7.
So there goes our percentage. That's fucked.
This is a demolition.
So 15 in the last 100 years. Essendon v Gold Coast in 2011. 17.
Oh, yeah, I did that game.
Now we're bringing out the record books.
1919 South Melbourne versus St Kilda.
Good memories for your picks?
No, well, it's his son's first year.
Thank you, Link.
Oh, mate, kicked it heap.
Daniel.
I had to interview him for Fox after the game. He couldn't string 2 words together. I told him not to go with him.
Kyle Reamers, was it from memory?
It was.
Bedford, handball, Toby Green for number 5. It's come back! What a goal from Toby Green from 50 out at right half forward. It was falling to the left and then just floated beautifully to the right. Everyone thought it was going through for a behind. Even Toby, he thought he'd conceded it. The shock on his face when it realised he went through. Magical stuff from Toby Green. 5 goals, margin 84 points.
Wow.
It's a great finish. 5 goals for Tobe. He's been excellent. He's looked dangerous from the very first bounce.
84 points the margin.
Oh, it's unbelievable. So much for it not being a blowout, Donners, like you said at half time.
Yeah. Thanks, Pigs. This is remarkable. With 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock, Chris Fagan will be blowing a gasket at 3/4 time.
How much he's going to be able to say to him?
Will Ashcroft sends him inside 50. Charlie Cameron been unsighted this quarter.
Equals second largest third quarter.
I would be taking a shotgun onto the damn stadium if this was
remarkable.
Tell you what.
How many? We've lost count. We need like a goal for the quarter counter. 13 goals in a quarter.
It's got worms. Briggs down into the path of Callahan. He's got worms. Is one of the great lines, and we're going to ball up inside, attacking 50 for the Lions. 2:29 still on the clock as Chris Fagan ponders what's going on.
If you're tuning in for the first time, Giants lead by 14 goals over Brisbane.
Yeah. And they've kicked 12 of those in this quarter alone. Callahan.
13. Yeah, there's still 2.5 minutes to go.
Thomas loops the handball over the top, outer side to Callahan. Again, he goes to Gothard. They're full of run here, the Giants. Clayton Oliver toying with them now. Harvey Thomas gets it back. Another opportunity inside 50. The Flyers go up. Cadman couldn't reel it in. Ball spoiled out over the line, but it's at the right part of the ground for the Giants. 22-7, 139 to 8-7-55. 2 minutes on the clock. And Liam Pickering's our expert today for Sheen Panel Service.
And they've got a stoppage on their half-forward flank, so what can they do out of this? They've been so good around the clearances today.
Throw in, Draper attempted to grab it out of the ruck and then lost it. Rayner just gets boot to ball, finding territory for the Lions. Bounce past Himmelberg. I'll tell you what, it was McMullen sweating on it, sends it back inside attacking 50 for the Giants. Bedford takes possession, gives the handball to Gothard. Look away handball into the heart of attacking 50. It's all urgent.
Look at the forward pressure, though. The little fellas, Bedford and Gothard, they're putting pressure on the other way. Lions can't get it out of there. Inside 50s for the match, 56 to 31. 25 more inside 50s for the Giants.
Numbers for AIA do it for life. Lockie Neal attempting to steady the ship, but he just goes for hope with his kick, and it's going to be swallowed by Himmelberg. He plays on. Forward hand pass inside 50. Stringer!
This is unreal.
The package delivers his fourth. The margin is 90 points, and for those that joined us in the last, 33 minutes, it was 6 points the margin at half-time, an even contest, and the Giants have blown it open in this quarter.
Yeah, just, what can you say? I mean, they're full of run, they're outnumbering at the contest, they're using the ball well, and they're hitting their kicks.
This is quite a remarkable quarter of football we're witnessing.
Any more nuggets of goal from Link?
Biggest third quarter in the history of VFL AFL.
Is that big? Third biggest?
Biggest third quarter.
Biggest,
They've overtaken Essendon, who had it in 1982 against Footscray.
I've run out of room on my page to record these goals.
I've got to start another page.
Yeah.
All right. So
I never thought I would have to, but we've got a minute 19 to go. They kicked 13 goals in a row and still time for more. Fletcher. His kick lands in the lap of Lohman on the right boot. Sets it up.
Thanks,
Can they get a
Dale.
late one? The
That's
Lions.
a great stat to know.
Battle of Verdi. Cameron lurking around it for Brisbane. Fonte left it behind. Here's Dunkley. Paddles it back to McKenna, who just fell on top of it. Spills out.
Oh, my God.
Get in, and we might get a ball up with 50 seconds to play. 13 unanswered goals for the GWS Giants. 23-7, 145 to 8-7-55.
There's another nugget. Equal fourth all-time any quarter.
It's showing off now.
14 goals for the quarter, you know, not 13.
14, sorry.
14 goals, yeah.
He's not a mathematician.
I'm literally losing track of what I'm writing on my paper.
I wasn't having a go at all.
Levi Ashcroft, I was.
Yeah, I know.
Of course you were.
Colvin. Claimed by Cadman. And GWS, well,
what was he doing then?
I think he was thinking there's an advantage. That should have been 50, though, given that he hasn't handed it back to the umpire, or at least a free kick.
Maybe. This bloke's been good, Clayton Oliver. It's been excellent today.
What a recruit he's been for GWS this season as Rayner now takes possession. Marshall, Lohman on top of the centre circles. Runs away from Thomas, who drags him down. Play on, he released the handball. Dunkley inside 50. Awkward bounce rerun. Charlie, Cameron and McKenna, they were fighting over it. And finally, Charlie has snuck it through.
The first two games, I know.
Or has he?
Oh,
Score review for Martor Safety Knives. Cut smarter, work safer. Visit martoraustralia.com.au. It might have come off the knee of Ash on the way through.
I did see a lot. What the umpire called that?
No, this is just sad.
I also pondered, did it just scuff the post too?
That's what they're going to check here, Coxie.
Deep voice.
As we wait, bated breath to see if Brisbane can kick their first goal for the third quarter.
I don't even know what to say.
So the soft call's behind, so it'll be the soft call, you'd think.
Oh, my God.
Having a good old look at it.
You can't tell whether that's brushed his leg.
No.
They could score 200 points.
Unless we had Snicker, you wouldn't know.
The way that they're going.
A little bit behind.
And it's these umpires called, so it is a minus score. No goal for Charlie Cameron. 8-8-56 Brisbane move to just their third behind in this quarter.
0 goals to
14
14
for
goals.
GWS as the siren sounds on a historic third quarter that the Giants have put together. 14 goals too they kicked. Equal fourth all-time on any points scored in a quarter. Biggest ever third quarter in the history of the VFL AFL. They head into the final change, 89 points in front GWS after leading by 6 at halftime. Yes, you heard that correctly. 6 points at halftime. GWS led by. It is now an 89-point margin. 23-7, 145 to 8-8, 56. Final term on the other side of this.
That quarter on AFL Nation was for CommBank. Backing Aussie business day in, day out. No doubt.
Experience true luxury on the road with Avita's new motorhome range. Australian made, celebrating 60 years. Search Avita RV online.
I'll be back
or
in the
visit
next few
Roberts
minutes
RV
while
World,
I
Avita
go
Melbourne.
Did you know
cry
you
in the
can watch
bathroom?
all your
So,
favourite SEN shows on YouTube? Subscribe today.
Yeah,
Bunnings
wow.
Trade has tax time sorted with big deals on big
I'm
brands.
speechless.
You can get a double bonus offer when you purchase a DeWalt 18-volt 10-piece kit with 3 5-amp batteries for just $1,899. Get an instant install bonus, then choose another bonus from over 30 options via online redemption. Or grab the AEG 18-volt 10-piece kit for just $1,999 and receive not one but 2 bonuses via online redemption. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. Get in before June 30. That's tax time sorted at Bunnings Trade.
This end of financial year, expect more from Honda with great deals on selected 2025 Honda SUVs. Now's the time to upgrade your drive with confidence, style and smarter performance. With their premium engineering and exceptional value, the Honda SUVs are a standard that sits a cut above the rest. This is the end of financial year event, only from Honda. Only while stocks last. Terms and conditions apply. Visit your local Honda dealer or go to honda.com.au. Offer ends June 30.
Imagine homes where luxury isn't an upgrade. Build a solar all-electric Henley home with up to $95,600 of standard inclusions, others call extras. Imagine luxury at no extra cost with Henley Homes.
Pie, 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 pie. Pie, 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 pie. Pie, 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 pie. Pie, 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 pie.
The wait is over. 4 and 20 season is back.
Nobody calls us with good news.
We hear from you when things have gone wrong.
When you're injured or sick because of your job.
When you've been hurt in a road accident.
When a trip to the shop ends in the back of an ambulance.
But it's okay. We know what to do. At Carbone Lawyers, we're experts in getting you compensation.
So remember, when things go wrong,
get Carbone on the phone.
Get Carbone on the phone.
Get Carbone on the phone.
We don't settle for less, neither should you.
Visit carbonelawyers.com.au or call 1-800-369-888.
It's official. 3 of Australia's biggest players, Money Magazine, Finder and Mozo, all declared Host Class the best super fund winner. That's 3 big wins for your super. 3 from 3. That's a plus. Awards and ratings are only one factor to consider. Issued by Host Class Pty Limited. General advice only. Consider the PDS and TMD on our website before deciding. Search Compare Host Class today.
SEN is your home of live sport with a jam-packed menu every week right across the country. Footy. The EPL. Netball.
Rudy Ellis, and that is a super shot.
Live golf.
Cameron Smith, he is remarkable.
There's nothing better than live sport on radio. And as always, you'll hear the best coverage live right here on SEN and streaming on the SEN app.
It's big. It's the Chemist Warehouse half-price big brand vitamin sale. Stock up on LifeSpace, Synovus, Centrum, Nature's Way. Half price off RRP. Swiss, FBX, Fat Blaster and Wonderlust. Half price off RRP. Inner Health, Nature's Own, Pentavita Manuka Health. Half price off RRP. And Wagner and Microgenics are half price off EDLP. The Chemist Warehouse half-price big brand vitamin sale is on now. And it's big. Exclusions apply. See website for T's and C's. Sale ends May 27.
You're listening to AFL Nation for DD. Yes, I DD this footy season. And Victoria Police. Kick your career goals at Victoria Police. Apply now.
They can go for goal from 48 metres out. Another one to the Giants. Brent Daniels from downtown. The Lions all stopped. Daniels took the advantage, and they are piling on the goals now. The Giants paddled out. Here's Gothard. Did well. That was really clever. Gothard again. His second. The kid can play.
Bedford, handball, Toby Green for number 5. It's come back. What a goal from Toby Green from 50 out at right half forward. Magical stuff from Toby Green. 5 goals, margin 84 points.
Wow. Maccas, I'm loving it moments. This footy season, never miss a moment with McDelivery.
Couldn't get all the 14 goals into that highlights package at three-quarter time from the Giants in that term. They are 23-7, 145 to 88-56. What more can you say, Pix?
Not much, really. It was just a complete destroyation of the Lions in every part of the ground. The forward line was terrific. Their midfield was on the top of their toes. They won clearance. They ran from half back. Daniels and Ash and these sort of characters. That was powerful. And the Lions, what do you got? Give us something in the last quarter.
And no bake from Chris Fagan. He was just the stern school teacher.
Yeah, he certainly was. Last quarter underway. Let's see what the Giants can do in this quarter. The clearance goes to the Lions. Neil bangs it inside 50. Bouncing ball in front of Bailey. Towed forward now by McKenna, who snaps towards goal. Bouncing ball. It goes across the face to the left for a minor score. So a rare clearance and a rare entry for them. It's quite remarkable, I'm about to say, the Giants lead by 88 points against Brisbane.
2 fat ladies.
23-7, 145. So, yeah, 8-9-57.
That's the old bingo saying.
Yeah.
88.
How much bingo you played in your life, Pix?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A bit.
Fair enough.
To the wing.
He's got better as the game's gone on, Cadman.
He's going to be a very good player, this kid.
Yep. Great.
Over time.
They took him... They traded up to get
Traded up with North, I want to say.
Yeah, they got... Yeah. I think they got... I'm going to say Sheasel and Wardlaw.
I think so, yeah.
Both going to be bloody good too.
Yeah. GWS have worked at the wing. Callaghan came under pressure from Gallop, but saw it off. Got back to his feet. Inside 50, Harris Andrews has taken an intercept mark, which has been a rarity this afternoon.
Yeah, they've been terrific the way they've entered the forward 50. I'm talking about the Giants, that is. Kept it away from Harris as much as possible.
Short to Fletcher.
Look at the score. Goal kickers, 5 to Green, 4 to Stringer, 3 to Cadman, 3 to Gillespie. It's a great mix. What?
I think it's pronounced Krzyzewski, but that's okay.
Gillespie it is.
Yeah, that's how it's spelled.
I know the old man.
Marshall. He's going to send the Lions inside 50, and that kick was awkward for McLaughlin, but they've been able to work it to Morris, who's going to go back for a set shot.
Hasn't been his day today.
Is it pronounced Morris? Let's double check.
It's actually Maurice. Actually, it's French.
He hasn't been his day, but he's got a few mates that hasn't been his day either.
He hasn't had the run and jump that he usually has today.
They've only had 35 entries.
And he's been a bit preoccupied with other things. 42 and a half minutes since Brisbane's last goal, which came at the 27-minute mark of the second quarter.
Which was Kai Lohman's goal.
Morris comes in, and he guides it through. The run of 14 goals comes to a close as the Lions finally produce a response in the second half. Their first major, 9-9-63, plays 23-7, 145 on the Tyre Power, your trusted tyre expert scoreboard.
Yeah, when that goal from Kai Lohman in the second quarter at the 27-minute mark, it brought the margin back to 6 points. The next goal brought it back to 80. What is it at the moment? 82. It's a fair difference, isn't it?
Their comeback starts now, Pix.
It does.
2:20 into the quarter, they get their first goal.
What can they salvage out of it, Brisbane?
Oh, they've just got to play the game out. They've got to try and get some respectability out of this last quarter because they weren't there in the third when the game was on the line.
Lions return home against the Dockers next week. That game now heightened on the back of this result. So important for them to get a good result against Freo. Draper bangs it long inside 50.
Morris was in the contest again. Ash was ridden in the back by McKenna. Spills out in front of goal. Tote forward, nicely done. Rayner kicks a goal.
He's got 3 now.
He's got 3. And 2 in quick fashion for the Lions. And not for a minute are we suggesting they're going to erode an 80-point margin, but they've got 2 back-to-back.
They have, and that's exactly what the coach would have said to them. All right, boys, come on, give us something in this last quarter, and they've started off well. 2 goals in a couple of minutes. Both from centre square clearance, mind you. That one was from a free kick to Draper, a ruck infringement. Long to his contest. Bit of a scrap, and in the end, it's snapped from Cam Rayner.
23-7, 145 GWS. Brisbane 10-9, 69 for Tyre Power, your trusted tyre experts.
So on the live ladder, GWS have climbed just over 8%. They'll move to 11th. Brisbane have dropped to 107%. And they were 116 coming into the game this afternoon. They've dropped to 8th on the live ladder as it stands with this 76-point margin as Brisbane are inside 50 again. Although it's going to be repelled.
They've got some pace, haven't they? Look at this pace.
Fonte takes a couple of bounces. Uses Thomas, who had a real purple patch in that third quarter. He finds Gothard centre wing.
Oh, boy.
Gothard's been good. 20-second disposal for him.
I know, 2 back.
There's not a bad player out there today.
Only
GWS. They've all been switched
50
on
goals to go.
They've all contributed.
Yep.
And that's with 1 down on the bench too. With Buckley out very early in the game with a hamstring. Callahan's kick inside 50 off hands over the boundary line out of play.
Yeah, I'm just...
Before the match. That's the other one. He's a damn good player.
Just in physical pain at the moment.
Harvey Norman replay screen up in the coach's box with Xavier O'Halloran. There's some star power that's out of this.
That would be funny if they did turn it around.
So this might set up a pretty intriguing battle.
Are we going to win another match this year?
Up against Melbourne in Alice Springs. Try and get themselves back
next week.
Into the conversation.
Next
the
week
finals
we've got...
Oh,
no.
For the
No.
Melbourne, the bye, St Kilda, Carlton, Hawthorn.
We've got Fremantle.
Next 6 is Clayton Oliver from the crush. Sets it up, high ball, top of the square. Grishevsky left it behind. Handball now to Stone.
This is not good.
He's got 5 goals. Pain of 50. Chips inside. It's a good-looking kick to Clayton Oliver. Just had to stop and prop and paddle it to himself. Then dumps it high. Top of the goal square. Flyers go up. Ball off hands from Cadman. Shoved off it there from Fonte. Now out the back. It's just fumbly stuff from the Lions. 1 back here by GWS only momentarily. And now it is 1 back by them. Here's Stringer again with the strength around the body. Jake goes to the right. Misses. So that would have been for his 5th goal of the afternoon to join his captain.
Oh, not good.
Yeah, he's been good, the Snake.
He has 4 goals, 4 he's got today, Picks. 4 goals, 4. He could have had 8.
8 shots.
We have to. I hope we do.
He looks fitter, though.
He does.
Fletcher to the wing, cut off by Laverty.
He's had a good game, Laverty. Liked his game.
There are so many...
Okay, well, Fremantle we're not going to win.
Formed part of this GWS team that have excelled.
The Suns? Oh.
And stood up and played their role.
Not good.
Ash inside 50, Grishevsky takes the mark.
Richmond? Oh, we got Richmond. No.
45-degree angle.
They did actually win a game
40 out.
Against the Bombers, so...
Again, filling the responsibility
we might beat them. In Hobart? I don't even know what our
brushed past the fact
playing record is like.
Yeah, I did.
Against them.
Him when he was a kid.
There you go.
He went elsewhere. A fool.
Maybe if you pronounced his last name, right, you would have signed him.
It's a hard name to pronounce.
It is.
In my defence. Ruzicki.
He's coming in for goal number 4 this afternoon. It's to the left.
He's making way in his career, though, isn't he?
76 points the margin.
Man, good footy.
And just his 18th game of footy this afternoon.
So from fullback, Lions go out to the outer side.
78 points, by the way.
Cornelio, 23-9 to 10-9.
I'm not a mathematician.
We should.
Inside 50. Stop using
let's not jinx things, Dale.
Fletcher on the way
Theoretically,
out.
we should stomp them.
Tunstall. Now they work their way down this broadcast
Theoretically.
wing. A little bit more run from the Lions this quarter.
Pace,
his pace is good, isn't he? Bedford tracks it back, got in front of Levi Ashcroft, and
he forced Ashcroft in there to try and stop his momentum, and instead of going for the footy.
What?
Nothing is certain
What happened
anymore.
in Melbourne with this guy?
It's one of those things.
How they let him go?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's a seriously good player.
Some guys just thrive in a new system sometimes.
He's another one added to the list. Stringer, Oliver, Hogan, Bedford.
Done well with it, the Giants. Daniels from the clearance. Kick was good, but bounced off the head, bounced off the chest of Stringer. Wilmot now dumps it with a long, high kick to the goal square. Inside 50 ball. Laverty left it behind, then trapped it. Morris wrapped him up. There was
still McLaughlin. Morris, he's done all day.
And he's wrapped up by Ash, and we'll get a ball up.
Do you think his attitude just, even in there, looked immediately the umpire and was questioning him?
He's been doing that all day, though.
But does that sum up Brisbane generally? Their mind is just not in this match.
No, they're not tuned in. There's no doubt about that. And I think that the pressure that the Giants brought in the second quarter came to fruition in the third quarter. You know, they'd given them everything they had.
Bailey tried to burst through, shut down by Iden, who will be rewarded with the free kick. Dare I mention, is it just fatigue? Can they no longer sustain how competitive that they've been for the last 3 seasons?
No, I think every club has a stinker, 1 or 2 stinkers a year. This might just be one of theirs.
But
this is worse than the stinker pickers.
It's a worrying trend, the way last week's game performed with the momentum they gave up in the third term, and it was a similar case today as Neil's now taken by Stringer, who just wants it more.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Desperate over the top, and now Bedford is released. Handball to Gothard. He's confronted. Got it to Riccardi. Sloppy handball, trying to find Bedford, who had to turn tackler on Wilmot. McKenna there for the Lions. Gave it a gallop. He's claimed. Ball skills free. Ash. Inboard handball. Canelio. Giants with all the numbers. That kick, though, just let it down. Fell short of Green. McCluggage able to take the intercept.
Swings it to the outer side. Good mark taken in front of Stone by Dunkley. Now they keep on moving. Here's Bailey. Steps inside his opponent. Loads up and goes across the 50 to a nice kick and a nice option to Lockie Neal, who gets the Bronx cheers.
He's tried hard. He's only had this is his 24th disposal, but no real influence in the game. Oliver's been the pick of the midfielders. So Callahan's worked his way into the game.
He's got 1 goal for the afternoon, Lockie Neal. Just joining us, GWS led by 6 at quarter time, 6 at half time, and 89 at 3/4 time. That's not a typo.
They haven't kicked a goal this quarter, which is
for his second
good.
Goal of the afternoon. Shanked it hard.
That sums it up.
Yeah, kicked it nearly out on the full. Ball stayed in, actually. Morris from the goal line threw it on the boot. They're going to check if this went out over the line. Another score review. So it will be a free kick to the Giants for out on the full. It'll be Fonte who has it in the back pocket.
He sends it down the outer side. Big run at it, Andrews, who's at left half forward, fists it over the line and out of play. Still to come this afternoon on AFL Nation. The Dogs and the D's from Marvel Stadium will take you there.
Who's on deck down there, Geordie?
That's the conclusion. Joe and Coons, I think might be your team to take over.
Good team.
Boundary throw in, left half forward for Brisbane. Trailing by 78 points. McCluggage to Reville, hooks it inside, attacking 50. Himmelberg got a fist.
Look at the pressure they're bringing, though.
Loman's hurt behind play. Cameron, he was battling but just couldn't take possession. Ash did. Clearing kick, a little too hot in the end for Grushevsky.
We are somehow winning this
inside
quarter.
50 for the Lions. It's off hands. Still alive. Iden received it.
Doesn't
from
really
Himmelberg,
matter
slapped
now.
it back in play, and then eventually it's gone out just inside 50, left forward pocket for the Brisbane Lions. Trailing by 78 points on the Robot Building Supplies scoreboard. Robot's got it.
23-9, 147, 10-9, 69. Liam Pickering, our expert today for Sheen Panel Service. John Donohoe, Matthew Cox with you. This has been a big scalp for the Giants to get. Briggs has done his shoulder, I reckon, in that contest. He's gone straight. He might have got a clip to the nose as a flying shot at goal goes through for the Lions.
Kick that.
It was a great finish from the stoppage from Josh Dunkley. And they get a couple in this quarter. They've got the only 3 of the quarter now, the Lions. They bring the margin back to 72 points.
He's copped the one in the hooter. Right in the snorer.
Right in the snorer.
I think the Giants are just letting us kick a few goals now. Even they're feeling
Nice
sorry
finish
for
by
us.
Josh Dunkley, your man picks.
These are just pity
You
goals.
discovered him.
I think most of us knew who he was. We just happened to sign him. He was captain of the academy with Weitering. A couple of handy signings. It's been good, Biggs, eh?
Yeah.
Worked really well in tandem with Clayton Oliver.
Yeah. I'm chuckling because I've just been informed, courtesy of a report from Tom Morris, the game has been delayed at Marvel because of the goals that were scored in the third quarter.
Wow.
So the game will be starting. It's only by 3 minutes. 3:18 the game will start.
Oh, that's good because they just don't want overlap, right?
Yeah,
so
smart. Logic.
Yeah, it makes sense. I like common sense.
It's good when the AFL do things on the run that benefit everyone else.
Yeah, or you just make the game 3:30, so you've got a little lead in as well.
Point. It's a very good point. None of us miss it.
Yeah, correct.
Pretty much.
There, straight after this, Coxie.
Good run over last night, too, from Marvel.
Pix has already got his votes done.
Let's look at how bad our percentage is.
McKenna will run into the open goal and kick his second.
We've
So
lost
making the scoreboard look
nearly
slightly more
10%,
respectable
8%
Brisbane.
percentage.
The last 4.
So we'll be
It's
just above
covering the
Collingwood.
cracks on what has been a dismal display.
Correct.
That's kind of it.
Still a 12-goal lead to the Giants at home.
Oh, we
But at least
go.
They've scrapped it out. And that's what the coach would have asked. Don't give us another one of those where they put 14 on us in a quarter.
4
I've
goals.
got to correct something, Pix. It was actually Kai Loman that kicked the previous goal, not Dunkley.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Even the
They had the
crowd's
cameras
pretty
on
dead
Dunkley, so it's a
now.
very good
Everyone
point.
knows the match is over. We just sort of
Have to take it out of my book. Give Kai 2.
this is whatever.
Still use wide out.
Yeah.
One of the few.
See, even the Giants
66 points the margin.
are saying go Lions. That's how
Yes, we'll go
bad
back
this
in the middle,
match
still
is.
10
They're
minutes
feeling
to
sorry
play.
for
Daniels
us.
from the clearance. They've dominated the clearances today. He's been good, Daniels.
That's how bad it
That was
is.
excellent. That handball.
To Cornelio. Back opening things up. The handball was a bit too hot there from Daniels as Loman scooped it up. Sent it to centre half forward. McCluggage has it. 52 from goal. He tried to balk around Fonte, and Fonte wasn't buying it. Made him spill the footy. And now we'll get a ball up 48 metres out from the Lions' goal. How'd that one go for you, Pix?
No, it wasn't.
You weren't on it now.
No. I've got one coming up at Ballarat. It's
Slapped back into
great
play. Here's
tap down.
Bailey. He can finish it. Usually good. No, left.
He's
And a
been
minor
quiet
score.
today. Bailey.
Yes.
14 disposals. Hasn't hit the scoreboard.
So 23-9, 147 to 12-10, 82. They've slowed the roll a little bit here, the Lions. Still a 65-point lead.
As Iden brings the ball back into play, it's just getting a little gloomier at NG Stadium as well. Wilmot, claimed by Daniels. He has been the player of the day so far, Brent Daniels, for Plant Mark, Wholesale Plants and Trees, for landscapers and tradies.
Well, he's somewhere in the votes. It's a stick to just call the action, mate. You know,
See how on
It's one
Twitch
job. One job, mate.
is going. It's actually doing pretty
Going
good.
Nuts. Got paper everywhere.
Funny enough, a few people watching here and there.
Pix is angry.
No, I'm not angry
We
at all.
apologise for this.
Got indigestion
I
from
think the
that
club
toasty
should
bit.
just apologise for that performance
Himmelberg intercept bar.
There's a big sign on the McCafe
after the
door.
game.
For staff use only.
I think.
I qualify.
Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to take those. I know Hutchie's in the building, so he's probably come in just to investigate that. But anyway, ball
You reckon he would have had one?
on the near side stone. Nicely came it to Cadman against the boundary. Great kick, squared it in to Bedford. He's had a huge last quarter. Loads up, goes into the forward pocket. Numbers with the Lions here, slapped out of there by Kitty Coleman. Oh, tight roping the boundary. Toby Green kept it in. Could have had 6. Handballed it off. Brown kicks the goal from the goal square. His second of the day.
And
Excellent work from Toby Green.
He's been excellent.
He never let the ball die.
Nearly
fed
matched the
handball
goals
to
third quarter.
Brown.
Almost.
And another one on
Almost.
the board for his second. 24 goals on the board.
El Sonadito is the name of this song, and it's in Grand Theft Auto.
There you go.
Is it?
Thank you to
Nice.
Swatson, who got out of bed to send that message through.
Good stuff. Well done.
Very nicely done. So 2 for Callum Brown. 24 goals on the board.
Jeez, it was good go. Good play by Toby Green, though, wasn't it? Everyone else sort of just conceded that was just going to go out. Toby said, no, I'm going to grab that, get past 1, push off 2, get a handball across. Callum Brown gets his second. They've just wanted it more. Toby's been excellent. He's had a great game. 19 disposals, 11 scoring involvements, 5 goals. It's a pretty bloody good effort.
It's a nice response too, considering a little bit of pressure just starting to form around his future and the decision that may have to be made as the Giants go inside 50. Briefly, Gothard retreating ground.
He's been very good too. Oh, he's a go for Oliver.
Clayton Oliver, 45 out, directly in front. It just fell short and skewed wide. Gave Gardner an opportunity to take possession. He'll work it towards Fort, who tried to tap it in front of himself, and then not under a great deal of pressure, put it over the boundary line and out of play. I reckon that was close.
It was very close.
As my camera froze.
Watch for the Giants' highest score ever in a game of football. They put 162 points past Essendon in 2023. Jesse Hogan kicked 9 that day. So they're not far off that if they can get 1 or 2 more here.
No, they're pretty close.
Ashcroft from the crush kicks to McLaughlin on the wing. I'll take the advantage. Levi gave it to Wilmot. Now to
What's the other match? Bulldogs and Melbourne should be a good game. It's a bit of a coin flip match, I feel.
Tunstall gave the hands. They took the
That's
advantage.
just starting up now.
Inside 50. Nice build up here from the Lions. Levi Ashcroft still sore behind play. So we get a look at the Harvey Norman replay screen. It's going to be a boundary throw in inside 50 for Brisbane. Harvey Norman replay screen. Let's have a look. There was really nothing in that, to be honest. He got him shoulder to shoulder.
Checked him and gave him a little bit of...
Yeah, Toby walked past him and said, get up, son.
Boundary throw in. Draper pleading that he was being held. Thomas swoops. Here's the handball to Cornelio out wide. Brown takes the mark.
Excellent overhead today, Callum Brown.
We
got Tony, get his 60. You watch.
It's a wobbly one. Harris Andrews.
We've kicked 4 goals to 1, which is...
His opposite co-captain.
Can't we just delete the third quarter? And it would look not too bad, wouldn't it?
The sting's gone out of this game.
Neil to McCluggage. Searching inside 50 wide of McLaughlin. Bailey to McCluggage. Standing start, 45. Top of the goal square. Draper wrestling with Laverty. A couple of ex-Bombers battling away there as Himmelberg is assisted over the boundary line and out of play. Well, we've got this stoppage. We may as well rattle through some of the awards picks because we're not going to have a great deal of time. Who made it look simple this afternoon for Revo Fitness?
Yeah, just give all the awards to the Giants players.
Not in my votes, but he's made it look pretty simple.
Revo Fitness, no lock-ins, 24/7 gyms from 9.69.
It's been a bit of a quiet stream, only the 50 views. So
nicely, he's just on a tear today. As he won that
depends
feedback
what time and
Thomas,
what team we're playing against, I suppose.
To a little bit of traffic. The Giants, they come inboard. This Stone gives the handball to Ash, bursting past Ashcroft, takes a bounce, sets it up inside 50. Can he hit a chest? No, but it's to the advantage of Brown. He's got a runner on the inside in Stringer. He dribbles to goal. He couldn't, could he? Jake the Snake. He's got his 5th. They're on fire, the Giants.
Not at home.
He was running towards the boundary, outside of the boot, and dribbled it home. He's got 5. 25-9, 159.
I don't think the
12-10, 82. The party continues.
Do the Pies actually play outside of Victoria?
Yeah, it certainly does. He's had another good game. He's
do they?
9 scoring shots,
Since
5
when?
4 for the Snake. When he's on fire, he just kicks it from anywhere. He does. He's going to high five the one.
They don't like it. They treat a trip to Sydney like they're going overseas.
Having a nice day at the footy.
He just dropped his hot dog.
Oh no!
So he's looking for that. All right, 159. What was their highest ever score?
163.
Oh, 1 more goal.
Yeah.
And now their 3rd highest score in history.
162, I should say.
Another clearance from Briggs.
Yeah, big man just grabbed it out. Sends it towards centre half forward. Clayton Oliver breaking through. Callahan working overtime. Applies the tackle on Wilmot. Got it to Fletcher. Draper. Oh, skewed off the side of the boot. Stone to Toby.
Misread it.
Didn't quite bring it in.
He's not out of it yet, though. Don't write him off.
Cadman's there. His eyes light up. Sets sail and hits the post. He was lining up for 4. Instead, it's just a minor score. So they tick to 25-10, 160 GWS. Brisbane 12-10, 82.
There's your 160
How
there.
good have they been today, Picks?
They've been terrific.
Unbelievable. So the Lions will kick around the back half.
So powerful today.
Here's Marshall, right half back. Tells him to come at him. Runs his full measure, just about. Goes long down the wing. Coming out at Laverty. Left it behind, an easy one. Iden mopped it up. Back to Laverty, back to Iden. They flick it around via hands. Look for an outlet. Fonte fell over. Stone.
Get it to a teammate,
Flick the handball nicely, and now they are out here, the Giants. Big Briggsy, back to Stone. Through the middle, Clayton Oliver. They're lining up now. Ash, through the middle of NG Stadium. On the end of it is Callaghan from 51 metres out. He sets sail for goal! Their highest score in the history of the GWS Giants. Finn Callaghan on the run. 26 goals for the afternoon against the two-time reigning premiers. And the transition footy from the Giants is a thing of beauty.
Sure is. Ash up to 27, Callahan's up to 28, now a goal.
Great finish from Finn Callaghan.
Yep, it was. What a great transition of forward.
And they played crazy frog.
Run. They just run them off their legs today, the Giants.
So the highest score they've ever produced, Picks, and they've done it against a formidable opponent.
Yeah, they haven't just beaten up on a wounded Essendon or a wounded Richmond. Highest score of any side this season as well. There's a step back at you.
And their biggest margin against the reigning premier. 84 points. It was 83 against Hawthorn in 2016, their previous.
There you go. We've all gone with the
Stop you whinging, kid.
Stelio. AIA will be happy. Toby Green takes it. He's kicked 5. He puts this one into the pocket. This
kick
straight down the throat of Gallup. To Wilmot, harder defensive 50 for Brisbane. Under 5 to play, final term. Tunstall has it for the Lions, gives it off to Levi Ashcroft back on his feet. Marshall works it forward. Neal back to Levi Ashcroft. Marshall, right half forward. Inside 50, Himmelberg.
The defence has held up so well today. The Brisbane have stopped running and stopped leading. This bloke's been tireless. He's fallen over that time, though, Clayton Oliver.
Gives Charlie Cameron the opportunity and someone to come at him, given that there's not a great deal of movement. And then Laverty takes an intercept mark. They've just wanted it more all day, the Giants.
No doubt.
They're away again with the forward handballs, Picks. Callahan over the top.
This was their plan from the get-go. Yeah. You could see it.
Briggs to the outer side, over the head of Cadman.
Oh, it's a free kick.
Harris Andrews ripping him off the footy. Andrews keeps it in. Goes inboard with the hands to Cameron. Tells Ashcroft to go one way, and then he went the opposite way, so still used him. Tunstall at centre-half back. Haven't seen Brisbane torched like this for a very long time.
Well, how long was it, to be said?
Yeah, so last year their biggest
Saturday
loss was 66
afternoon, that's a
points.
weird.
4:15. Oh, that's right, you said that.
So we'll get Lincoln to check what their biggest in the last couple of years is.
Like there's no tomorrow at the back,
And then it's your match, Dale. You'll be up against the Bulldogs.
It's downloading Swamp.
It's Darcy Gardner loading up. So Swamp.
Oh, there's a few buys too.
Mark leading out from Loman. And he'll go back 30 metres out directly in front, just to stem the bleeding ever so slightly. Another 30 possession game for Clayton Oliver.
Oh, it's been a really impressive 30 possession. I mean, you can have games where Clayton gets 30. Oh, yeah, but it didn't really do any damage. Today he did damage. He's had 11 clearances.
Fremantle, we can't win against that, I don't think so.
To, Adam Kingsley, so that one's ticked
but
off.
if we wanted to make a statement, next week would be the match. Fremantle's won 10 games in a row.
He's third.
Yeah, your injuries are getting a bit concerning now.
On the scoreboard, but it's still a blowout. He's got 3 for the day. And they get 13 on the board. Generally, when you kick 13 goals, you're in a pretty good spot.
So, close enough normally.
We'll see how it goes for you guys.
26, 26-10, 166 to 13-10, 88.
Snag of the day picks for Tasman Butchers. Eat better meat with Tasman Butchers.
Take your pick, any one of Stringers. He's kicked about 3 rippers.
That last one was pretty good.
It was. Very good.
Tasman Butchers, the meat specialists. You got a 1%er for the day for -1, the degree of difference in transport and warehouse.
Just the way that they've gone about chasing and tackling and harassing as a team. It's been a day of 1%ers for the Giants.
And even though they only led by 6 at half time, it was still evident
Yeah, the pressure was there. I just hadn't broken it. It took them to the
yeah,
third quarter to open the game right up.
Be playing concussed.
They were going to do it in the third quarter.
For those that are just tuning in, 14 goals 2 they kicked in that third quarter as Briggs sends it off the carpet in the stringer direction. It just evades him. Fletcher takes possession and sends it to the centre wing.
Just waiting for the buzzer.
For McLaughlin. Marshall, he's caught by Gothard. Callahan picks it up, puts it out in front of Briggs.
The big fella.
He clumsily labours after the footy. Flicked it up, Levi Ashcroft kept it in, and then a clever little tap from Briggs just to bring it to ground. Fletcher awake to it. Sends it to the centre wing, turnover. Oliver to Cornelio. Bedford went to ground, got back to his feet, flicked the handball towards Cornelio, who was applying a shepherd. Eventually, Gothard went through. Bedford.
I'm very interested to see what Chris Fagan will say after the match.
He's going to poke it into the right forward pocket. Riccardi had to come from behind.
Yeah, you got a
to
few
get it away
little
from
injuries
Gallup
there.
over the boundary line
Players.
and out of play.
He's the only one that's missed the party today, Riccardi, but he still kicked two.
Yeah.
That was a pretty low percentage kick from Grueski.
I'll tell you, it's hard, you missed the party, but you kicked 2.
Yeah,
He's only had 6 touches.
Stiff day.
The rest of the forwards have all cashed in a bit
Inside 50 for the Giants. Can they get another late one?
He's a busy little player, Bedford.
Pretty much.
Gave it to Levi Ashcroft, to half back.
But
Stolen
we
away
might
by
need to
Clayton Oliver. Now McMullen flicks the hands.
boot a
They go
couple
inside
plays from
50
the
again.
team.
A big kick to full forward. Cadman slapped through for a.
But that's the thing. He
boundary
normally
throw-in.
backs in his players, and you know,
Left
9
forward
times out of
pocket.
10 they repay him.
56-10, 166.
But
13-10, 88.
something
What a
like this
day
is
it's
not
been
good.
for the GWS Giants.
Biggest loss for the Brisbane
We
Lions
do
since
have
the
a
2022 preliminary
bit of an
final,
injury
which was
list happening.
71 points
Yeah.
to the Cats.
There you go. Down in front
So
of
we've
Levi
had
Ashcroft.
not as bad,
Will
nowhere
not.
near as bad as
Should've known that
Richmond,
pitch
but
when we
there are
asked
some
about it.
notable outs and
I didn't
issues
know
with the
it. I
team.
didn't know it was that much.
So
Banged it on the boot quickly
things
to
and
the near
we're out of
side.
form as
McMullen
well.
at the end of it.
So it's a
Finds a
combination
handball
of both.
Callahan back to McMullen. Can he load up and join the party?
So,
Chips inside instead. Spoiled out of there by the Lions. Up high, Himmelberg over the top. Now Gothard finding a bit of space is Daniels, who chips forward again. Cadman was there. Riccardi
see
at
what
ground
we
level.
can
Ball
do.
spills out. Darcy Gardner will mop it up, and the time will tick down as the Lions get to half-back.
Loman takes the outlet mark. He's just happy as Riccardi's down behind play.
It was a bit awkward from that. I think it's an ankle.
Tunstall's kick towards right half forward.
Yeah, that's the
Get to
thing.
Charlie
They've got
Cameron, who caught
they've got their
Fonte,
junior
who
team
somehow manufactured
playing
a
at the
handball to
moment.
Ash, and then Stringer down the broadcast wing, out in front of Brown. He does a little dance trying to get around Tunstall. Put the handball
Yeah, Essendon was
inside
pretty
50
bad
for
last
Cadman. He
year.
got caught.
And a number of
Bedford's now
years ago,
framed
the
by
Lions were
Gardner.
pretty bad as
It'll be a
well.
ball up at left half.
There was
forward.
one year where we had so many
With
injured
only
players,
a
it
matter
wasn't
of
funny.
seconds
So.
left on the clock. All the knees got caught by Gallup, who was sliding in. The definition of taking the legs out. So that could be a sour note for GWS on what has been a record-breaking afternoon for them. Their highest ever score, biggest ever quarter. It's a 78-point victory for the Giants, who defeat the reigning premiers in their biggest loss since the 2022 prelim. And the Giants remind us what they are capable of when they are fit and firing. 26-10, 166 to 13-10, 88.
Cooney.
5 goals to Green, 5 goals to Stringer. Quickly your votes picks before we take everyone to Marvel Stadium.
He's got an issue. He's been kicked off champion data.
Cooney's done it again. One vote to Phoenix Gothard. I thought his game was terrific today. A couple of goals and plenty of possessions. Not that I can tell you exactly how many now because the stats are gone. 2 votes to Clayton Oliver. I thought he was fantastic all day.
All right.
36 disposals, 11 clearances. It was brilliant all day. And Toby Green with 5 goals.
That's it. What can you say? I bet you did not realize what type of match we were going to be watching when you tuned in, hey? So I guess you did you thought that Peto's record-breaking match would be the only record-making game this weekend, but the Giants scoring their biggest score, 166 to 88. Oh, as I said, I was. So, yeah, that was pretty much it. Can't really say much about that type of performance. I can't see us winning the flag now. I think that might be it. You never know, but yeah, not too good. But that is it. It's still early, yeah, but I'm just gonna go and lie in the fetal position on my lounge now and see how the rest of the day goes. Yeah, another performance thing. I think that might happen next week at the Gabba if we play like that. And we're playing against Fremantle. So not good, not good. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for me for today and for the weekend. So I'm going to be hopping off and aren't known for attack. Well, fingers crossed a miracle happens. But I'm going to be hopping off now, Mr. Dale. So enjoy the rest of your day. And I shall see everyone later on. So that's it for me. And so I'll see you next time.